And enough of that conversation.
And it's over.
And it's over. New subject.
Hey everyone!
Hi everybody.
Hello.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Hope this is a good way to start your long 3-day weekend.
I hope
everybody's excited about that.
Where are the cool kids at?
We are missing 2 players currently. One of them's not going to be able to make it tonight, and then one of them will probably show up a little bit later.
So we got an open seat, Kevbot.
We'll just deal with that.
He's always like the first one on.
No.
You know that?
Oh my God, it's
That's
Kevbot.
like instant loyal.
Wessica right there.
And Wessica, 2 of the most loyal.
You gonna be okay?
Alright. Well, does anybody need to do anything before we get this show started?
We should warn people if the power goes out.
That's true. There is a very large storm currently rolling through. We've had thunder and lightning.
Weather advisories all day on the radio.
Look like it's calming down, and we're not going to sing that song at all, so don't worry.
I hate you.
Code.
Yeah, so if we magically just disappear and stop streaming, that would be why. Because
son?
we are out of power.
Oh, Dante.
It's Dante.
Hey,
Edward.
Dante.
Dante.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Yes, your chopped liver.
We missed you.
I didn't.
Dedication, Wessica. It's impressive. Well, hopefully we're entertaining enough to keep you awake.
Yeah, I hope so.
Are we ready, gentlemen?
I guess.
Do it. I'm finishing up, but I'll pay attention.
Okay. We rejoin our heroes once again in the village of Bearun as well.
Son of a
Interrupted.
I can hear you.
That was.
son of a Vondruk.
Alright. Home to the Black Lion tribe of orcs. We currently find our heroes standing in a large courtyard of the solitary watchpost, the only brick building in hundreds of miles. Just a few miles from the Bearun as well itself, a large gaping maw leading to the heart of the Underdark. There is still a small puff of smoke floating in the air from the reincarnated, possessed, controlled Zugs attack on the former Black Lion chieftain Brox. Now the mantle has passed off to the claimant of Zug, who's his son, Bloodright, Bowen Shadowstone. The bodies of Zug and Fen have burned to dust in a bright blue flame the moment they were slain. The village itself is eerily silent, as Reginald the Regicide's traveling troupe of oddities and commodities has appeared to have captured all the women and children and any others who stayed behind while the men went out and confronted the slavers. But sadly, it was just a ruse to get the men out of the camp, making it easier to take the villagers away. Now our heroes must decide what their next step is, and this is where we will start. So you guys are all
We're all bored. Let's find something else to do. let's take this. Take this campaign off the rails.
Go for it. You can handle it.
Our
There's a dragon.
Our
in the
characters
sky.
cannot handle it.
Pull out my tricycle of doom and launch rockets and send dragon.
All right, so you guys are just currently in the courtyard. You three. Perkipi is also there, just kind of floating around. He comes down and lands on Okami's shoulder and just kind of sits there and looks
You
around.
mean he's not up in the air taunting hawks?
No,
Right?
he's going to come down and avoid being attacked by eagles and hawks.
You guys should split the party.
Ooh.
Let's split the party.
Oh, let's split the party.
5-way split. Because Prickett.
As you guys are hanging
Well, there's
out
plenty. Wessica,
and
come on
stuff,
over.
you see.
They don't have pizza in Britain?
Bowen, you see a face that you recognize running from the gate with about 100 yards behind him, about 4 orcs running as well. And you recognize him as Kagar, and he's running directly towards you.
Notes.
Kagar.
Okay. I wait for him to get to me.
Okay, as soon as he gets to you, he's out of breath. He kind of goes down for a second and looks directly at you and says, Bowen, do not hesitate. Repeat exactly what I say. I, Bowen, last name.
I, Bowen, last name.
Current chieftain of the Black Lion tribe.
Current chieftain of the Black Lion tribe.
Declare war on Reginald the Regicide and his followers. Declare war on Reginald the Regicide.
Declare war on Reginald the Regicide.
And his followers.
And his followers.
And as chieftain.
And as chieftain,
I will ensure he will not rest
I will ensure he will not rest
until brought to peace.
until
justice.
brought to justice.
Thank you.
Nailed it.
At that time, the 4 orcs arrive and look at you with all of their weapons. And Kagar kind of turns around at them and smiles and slowly walks off. And the 4 orcs.
Under MRC. Yeah, you should
Head
have
under.
gone with that suggestion. Don't get tricked.
Up until this point, I've been trusting Kagar a lot to help me because I don't know what I'm
Fair
doing.
enough. Fair enough.
no
He
risk.
turns around and he says to you, "I just saved your life.
Save your life.
During wartime, the chieftain can't be challenged for his position.
Ah,
He's safe for
There you
now."
go.
shut up, headhunter. Well, I appreciate that a whole lot. Thank you very much.
I'm glad you listened to me and trusted me. Otherwise, that could have ended very poorly for you.
I'm gonna rely heavily on you
You
to
chose
guide me a little bit through this.
wisely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at that time, both Loktar and Ogar, who were in the building kind of searching around to see if anything was left behind, kind of walk up to you guys as well and shake their heads with nothing in their hands. They appear to be disappointed.
What they were looking for.
They were just looking to see if there's any supplies or people or anything like that.
Oh,
left
they look
behind.
for everything.
Yep.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, we saw menagerie tracks head off yonder.
You saw elephant prints and you saw the tracks of large wagons being pulled out the other gate on the other side of the tower.
Did we send anybody or head out that way to do so?
You guys didn't head out, but you did go to the gate and kind of scan the horizon as far as you could see, and nothing was seen. You just saw tracks down the trail.
Prickby went up and saw that. Right.
And then got attacked by a hawk.
Right.
How many times is that?
A lot. A lot.
A lot so far.
Yes, very many times.
He doesn't seem to learn, do he?
So what do you guys want to do?
Okay.
Well,
You two are there. He's there.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
You're in charge of this party.
Yeah, I know. This is awful.
I'm just along for the ride,
Man.
man.
Right, you're that guy. That's right, man. Forgot
Loktar
about you.
and Ogar both kind of walk up to you, and Loktar looks at you and says, "We need to talk. Stay here tonight. We ride tomorrow, I think. Give the men time to regroup, get supplies."
Sounds like a good idea. Let's do that.
Tell them to make camp. We'll get your tent ready for you.
Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you. I say meekly, right? I say meekly. And
The rest of the army didn't ride in with you guys, so they're still out in the village. They don't necessarily know what's going on. So
oh.
it was just Loktar, Ogar, and Brox, and then you guys, and then Kagar.
So they're not even aware that
My daughter.
That face was priceless.
Brox is dead. They don't even know.
Amazing.
So who's gonna listen to me if I go out there and start putting orders out? All right.
You do have the Dark Iron Blade as well,
Oh, I guess that would probably make it obvious.
which I put in your inventory on D&D Beyond, so
Oh,
it's
thank
in there
you.
for you.
But I can't even use it. It's too big. I can't even use it. I'm
But you
literally just
have
gonna-
it.
That is the point. But yeah, I can't even pack it around and use it. It's not something I can do. Okay. All right. Yeah, I guess we'll head out to the village and start meekly barking orders.
Okay, Loktar and
Excuse me.
Ogar and Kagar all follow you,
Excuse me.
and Perkipi goes as well. Are you gonna follow?
Yeah, I'll follow.
All right, I'm gonna say he's gonna follow as well.
You
Since he's
did
taking
right.
care of Daddy things.
Sure, man.
Yeah, man. Let's go. Yeah, man. Let's go.
There he is.
Awesome. Okay. So
You walk out of the keep, back down into the city. Everybody appears to be pretty alarmed that there's currently no females or children running around or anything like that. And a hush kind of comes to the crowd as they see you walk up with the sword on your back, and they all kind of gather around.
Excuse me.
No burning the place down. Kept by.
Right. So it's a hush right now. They're basically
yeah, it's
listening
hush,
to me.
and they're gathering around, waiting to hear what's going on.
Okay,
What I
agreed.
missed, man.
We're at the village.
Oh.
I'm about to tell everyone what
You guys
happened.
walked out to the village, and a hush kind of came around the village, and they're all waiting to hear what's going on. As they
Hey.
see
Oh, dear.
him with his dark eye long sword.
Kev gets what's going on. Excuse me. Excuse me, please. Guys, excuse me. Yeah, wait. Okay.
Trade Brickaby for a burrito.
It's probably so.
Ooh, I almost passed out. Hold on. Very dehydrated. Okay.
Get some water, man.
I'm going to right after this one. I swear to
Water.
God.
Water.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's water. Barley water.
Yeah, that's right. Beer has water in it.
It's water made out of potatoes.
It's Rocky Mountain spring water.
That's right.
From Golden, Colorado. Okay, so I take a deep breath, let it super out, and then speak fairly loudly for everyone to hear
Here
me.
next to you, as soon as you begin breathing, a little bit of a mumbling under Kagar's breath and a little bit of his moving of his hands.
Interesting. I could give him a quick glance. I guess I look over. Okay. Brox is dead.
It comes out really loud when
Oh,
you say
damn it. Brox is dead!
it. Yep, yep.
You be my stabler.
I can't hold up the sword, but I just present it as best I can.
Turn around, kind of
Yep.
flash it, because you put it on your back.
Right.
Kind of keeping it.
Right, and that's where we're at. And, I've declared war on Line.
The menagerie.
Reginald the Regicide.
Oh, that was okay. That was the ringmaster, wasn't it? Okay, I forgot his name.
You know him. You were in it.
Well, forgive me. It's been a few weeks since I've been here. Okay, Reginald the Regicide.
And the traveling troop
bold.
of
And the-
oddities
And
and
the
commodities.
traveling troop of oddities, commodities. They're our first suspects, and we will track them down and get to the bottom of all this stuff.
You hear out from the crowd.
Suspects of what? What has happened?
I guess I need to get a little more detail, don't I? Brox was murdered by two... Fuck, what were they? Ghouls?
Zug and Finn.
What?
They looked like Zug and Fenn,
Zug and Finn.
Oh,
but
They were
you recognize them as
possessed
whatever
something.
you're. Yeah.
yeah, but I don't remember what they were. It was forever ago. It's 3 weeks ago. You gotta give me a break.
They were murdered is perfectly acceptable.
They were murdered, and we are tracking their murderers.
Plural.
That is all for now. Make
Where's
camp.
my wife?
It's poking.
I don't know.
Oh, probably not.
We have to get to the bottom of it. And in the meantime, make camp and rest. And tomorrow, we pursue. Thank you.
Do you just turn around and walk away?
Yup.
You hear a little bit of roar from the crowd and grovel, 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 and everything from out in the crowd. They seem
Yeah.
unsatisfied with your answer, but they get to working and they don't actually set up camps. They just go into their houses and.
Is anybody opposed?
But
Me.
Did we all hear about the
get him
challenges and how that works?
Something's poking
the
into my
challenges.
Frame.
That he can't be challenged during
That's
war.
awkward.
All of you
I don't wanna
around
touch
them
your frame.
would have, yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Can I approach Bowen? And I'll say
Nothing. Control.
something tells me that this war is more of a blessing than a curse at this point. If I were you, I would hope that this war lasts.
Yup. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
It's a tough predicament.
Well, thanks.
Wait, what's going on now?
Glad to be of no help.
Lotar, Ogar, and Kagar are all kind of staring at you a little bit off in the distance, but they appear that they are wanting you to come with them.
Let's do that then.
Okay. You follow them, I assume. Any of you guys gonna come as well? Are you guys gonna want to do other things in the town?
Well,
I'd like to try to sell a sword. A long sword that I have in my possession.
Okay. Where are you gonna go?
The local smithy.
The smithy.
The local smithy. Okay.
Where's the blacksmith?
Call the locksmith.
You give me a perception check to see if you can figure out where it is, since you don't really know this town.
Sure. I didn't know where it was.
Kind of wander around for a little bit, and nothing's really labeled all that well or anything like that.
Wolfbane.
Hey, Wolf.
So it's a bit hard to tell exactly where it's at.
Cool.
You're welcome to stop and ask people if you want.
Yeah, I'll ask somebody.
That's perfectly fine. We love it.
I'll approach the nearest
Love you, man.
orc townsperson
Nice.
and ask where the armorer or smithy is. Where is the armorer or smithy?
Okay, you walk up to an orc who's currently just sitting out of his house crying. Sad.
Crying.
Crying
An orc?
Crying
Wow.
orc.
Like a little
Does he
bitch
have
orc?
a sword?
He does have a
They
sword,
cried
yes.
They cried.
Would he like another?
Sitting on the doorstep, weeping to himself.
Ooh.
You hear
Went
him
a little less
mumbling
feminine.
a bit under his breath about his wife and his children being gone. He kind of looks up to you and ashamedly turns his head away and kind of clears his face really quick and then looks back up to you and says,
I'm sorry. What was that?
First of all, it's a difficult place that we all find ourselves in, and
Shit.
I would like to I'd like to tell you that I know Bowen, and the entirety of this group of orcs, led by Bowen, will find the menagerie, and they're gonna get what's coming to them. Secondly, do you know where the local smithy or armor is?
No real smithy. We all make own weapons. But if you want to do some exchange, Druktar's Droughts, I saw you fight there earlier. You know where at. You can normally find business in there.
All right. Well, I appreciate it.
he walks into his hut and kind of closes the door, and if you stick around for any period of time, you hear light weeping once again coming from inside the
Poor,
hut.
damn.
It's always
That poor guy.
Yeah, really unexpected here. I'm excited.
Well, I'm gonna head straight for Druktar's Droughts.
Alright, you head for Druktar's Droughts. Did you want to go into town and do anything, or...
Not really, ma'am.
Okay, so
You're following the...
you're going to follow him, with, and Percape's going with you as well. So they
told you not to split the party, man.
Fairy and a hippie, and what are you doing?
We're in town.
He's
It's
on
not a
the-
big
I
deal.
am not around yet.
currently not present. Who's that?
Oh,
We're in town. It's not
I
a big
disappeared
deal.
last time.
Famous
Oh,
last
right.
words.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal,
I remember
guys.
that. Meanwhile, I gained 6 levels. And, whatever.
right.
So
I'm
you-
very confused by this. I forgot.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Yeah, clearly. It was a dream to me. You were
don't
with
even
me and then you
know
weren't.
yet he's missing. So
Very strange.
Who?
you begin following them, and they kind of
Look for it,
somberly walk back to the tower
It's
itself,
okay, Wes,
and
it-
kind of
Just
you
don't
head
find
into
out.
the
You'll be
tower
fine.
and everything. And
Just lurk the
they
whole
take
time.
you up, and you go into what appeared to be a living space, a relatively nice living space for Brox, the chieftain, who found his residence in the tower. Most everything, all the furs and everything, appear to be taken out. You see like nice clean spots on the wall where there would have been furs hanging. The tables and stuff are overthrown. There's no mattress to be heard of, but the bed frame and everything is still there. But it's been
Ransacked.
ransacked quite well.
Huh. Goodness.
Nothing worth of any money was left. And they kind of set a table up and just kind of all sit down on the floor around the table.
Leaders don't necessarily leave quite the legacy, do they? Right.
About that.
Is there any sort of ritual or traditional thing we should do for Brox?
Kind of shake their heads, both of them.
Normally, we burn body in pyre, but body already burnt.
No, yeah. Nothing for that, huh? That's a new one on you guys.
It's move-in ready.
They look rather disappointed at that, though. That there's no way to really honor their chieftain off into the afterlife. But Kagar kind of looks up at you and says, "There's something we need to discuss.
All right.
The well.
The well.
It has been quiet for 2 years. There's nothing saying that this isn't a trap to lead us out, though. To leave the well completely unguarded. Taking all of the men
Okay.
may not be the best choice and leave this place completely defenseless and this larger area defenseless as well. They've known peace for a long time since we've been standing guard here at the well."
The well being the big, scary, dark,
giant
crawly out
the-
chasm.
The pit,
Right, right.
And there's not a whole lot of good things in the Underdark.
Dave's favorite one. Just
Bad place.
Few and far between.
Under dark. Gotcha.
It's your decision on what we do.
Yeah, see it better.
You're out of character. What do you suggest? What would you
Well,
suggest, Kagar?
You'll find two differing opinions at this table. I
Of course.
myself would say it would be wiser to leave the army here and have you guys go and adventure out and see. And if you need us to take on whatever's going on, you can double back and get us. It will probably lose a large amount of time, but it won't allow an incursion from the Underdark, which I think is quite a large pressing matter. However, Loktar and Ogar, well, being the hotheads that they are, they kind of look at Kagar and give a couple of They think that we should run after them as quick as possible and lay waste to them.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Understandably, considering many of their families are taken.
Naturally, that would be an unpopular opinion of mine.
But I myself have to admit I have no children myself and no wife to speak of, so I do not feel this, and so understandably this is why I say that the well cannot be unguarded.
Owen, don't get eaten by a mind flare.
Okay.
Today's observation from Kevbot.
Thank you, Kev.
Don't let your mind be eaten by a mind.
The rest of you though is perfectly fine.
That's perfectly fine.
They're not really that interested in the rest of it.
I'll
Let's be
take you
real.
guys' word for it. That's a tough one.
If you'd like, we can leave and let you guys discuss this issue, and tomorrow morning, early, before we have to announce to the troops on what the plan is, you can let me know, and we will inform together on your decision and stand united.
That sounds good. That's I think that's what we'll do.
Very well. Kagar, Loktar, and Ogar, I'll kind of stand up and give you a little bit of a bow, and then they walk out and leave you guys to your pieces.
Later, guys. So, what's going on?
So the menagerie I came into town with has, well, we don't know what they've done, but all we have is the evidence in front of our eyes. All the women and children are gone out of this village.
You're also given a letter, if you remember that as well. No? Okay.
That was that was
Sorry.
a creepy circus troupe that came
It
into
was,
town, right?
you still have it on your person.
Okay.
It was originally directed to Prickapee, but Prickety then gave it to you, and so you have it. Would you like me to read the contents to you again, since you
Yeah,
have that letter?
you're
Sure,
gonna
you,
have to.
you pull it out of your pocket to remind yourself, and it says, like, dear little guy, I'm like so sorry about this, but they have my kids, man.
Okay.
So I just like do what they tell me. So I figured maybe this could help you out a little bit. Maybe make you a bit stronger, you know. And you know, maybe someday you'll be strong enough to fight these dirty menagerie bastards for me. Signed, Coley.
Huh. Sounds kind of like
Really? I don't remember that last part.
a guy. Sounds
The
kind
rest
of
I
like a
recall.
guy I know.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Sounds like a guy I know.
Sounds like my kind of guy.
Sounds like a guy I know, man.
Okay, but you guys have not seen this letter. I
Yeah,
haven't
you
shown
guys have not
anybody.
seen that letter.
It's
It's just been him and Prickety.
mind you, I'm associated with said menagerie, so I've been keeping this a secret.
Got it.
And I probably won't even tell you guys.
Prickety also just kind of flies off and into the corner and just lays down with its little backpack or sleeping bag and goes to bed because been attacked by a couple of falcons and some eagles. It's been a rough day.
Rough day
I
for
assume he's
Rough day
just
for Prickety.
swiped.
No doubt. Okay. Okay. So that's what's going on. I have strong evidence and suspicion that the menagerie I rolled into town with is responsible for everything that's happened. All the women and children being gone, luring us away. I don't know to what end. I couldn't imagine why they would have done this. I didn't suspect anything like this. But this is where we're at right now. I have a choice. I can take you guys with me if you so chose, and we could track them down ourselves, or I could take the army. But on the other hand, the well of the Underdark has never been unguarded, and it could be the whole thing to lead us away from that. What are your guys' thoughts?
Not that I'm here right now, but the well is that in the castle.
The
No,
well
it's
is
not in the keep. It's
Oh.
about a couple miles off.
Okay,
They-
but the orcs guard it.
Yep, that is
I must
what
have missed
they.
that.
The purpose of the settlement.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
they
a keep, I
Keep.
believe. Yeah.
and everything is the whole reason that they're there is to keep the Underdark people, whoever comes up at bay, and protect the general area from any sort of incursions.
Though no one has seen
Well-
anything crawl out of said well in however long.
2 years is what he said.
2 years.
2 years. That's not very long. So
It's
It's
Grand
about
scheme
the
of
right time to
things.
build an army.
yeah.
I guess in the grand scheme of things, it makes sense. Yeah.
So I say that we not make that same mistake again, and I think it's better to take a few people and figure things out than it is to take a whole army and try to wrangle cats, so to speak, if there are cats in this world.
There's a whole sentient race of
Yeah.
Leopard.
But
My bad.
the sentient leopards. It's like trying to wrangle sentient leopards.
Right.
And we all know how that goes.
Yeah, never as well.
Inside joke from the last stream.
I completely agree. Without, these orcs are pretty angry about their families being gone. It's a
50 slaps involved.
that'll be a very unpopular opinion. I don't know how it'll go over. They seem to be pretty okay with taking orders, even from me. Just because of my position now.
It's
But
quite possible
Yeah.
that, not that I would know, but back where I'm from, we would take a few of our mightiest warriors and leave the army behind to go scout ahead.
you're
In case
I'm not
the little stuff went
oh,
down.
you're not.
Nope.
Oh, you're out selling swords and stuff. So it's
I'm
just you and
trying to
Prickety.
sell a sword.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
me and
So it's just me and you.
It took
And
you
the
a while
sprites.
to find the place.
yeah,
Clear. I rolled.
the
I rolled
pixies
poorly.
cornerstone.
Right. So he's not even. He's not even. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just me and you. Okay.
Yeah,
Guy I just met.
and Prickety.
That's a real shame because I have a decent amount of military
I was
experience.
going to consult you. Like, you're a man of war, but you're not there.
And I don't
I
know.
would have done that
We
stuff.
can pause and we'll go over here.
Sure.
And you also have all evening
Yeah, it
to
seems
make
kind
this
of odd that
decision.
I just kind of.
But
What do you think?
You
person, I don't know.
find Druktar's droughts
Druktar's droughts.
once again.
I consider kicking the door in, but then I just walk in.
It's one of those pushy doors.
Yeah.
Like the old West.
I'll give it an
door.
extra shove.
You kick it, just go.
It comes back at you. Alright, so you give it a little extra push as you walk in, and there's nobody in there except Druktar. Just standing there at the bar.
Is he crying too?
He's not crying. He's a much older orc.
I look around the bar, slightly shocked, and I look straight at Druktar and I'm like, well, business is pretty rough right now.
He just shakes his head.
So, well, see you later.
Big gulps on guys.
You need a sword?
Kind of looks around.
Yeah.
You see on the wall where you remember a few swords and a couple of different like bows and arrows have been hung, completely stripped. Nothing on there.
I will. I'll pull the sword out. It's a standard
Oceanfront
long
property
sword,
in Arizona, I'd like to
and and I'll say that I'll ask if his plan is to resell this or utilize it himself.
don't have much of that either.
Friend. Probably put it back up. Have something to hang. Keep people in line when they come in.
Ooh, a little southern orc.
Keep in line.
That's right.
I'll bullwhip him.
I'll say, well then, it's tough times right now, and you gotta have something in the bar to show people who's really boss around here. And I put the sword on the counter and I say, it's yours.
George and Carol pictures lately?
A bit taken aback, he
Luckily.
kind of goes into the register
Are they?
and he pulls out a gold piece and slaps it on the table, and then he turns behind, grabs a glass, and pours you a nice tall glass of ale and slams it down. He pours another one, slams it down with his hand on it, and kind of looks you in the eye.
And I pick up mine and
Yeah.
clink,
I don't have much.
And they
spill half my beer in the process of clinking, and then
he just kind of
I'll just drink in silence with him for a while.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be in the most confident of
No.
moods.
How are you, Chris?
Bit some, yes.
Good.
Well,
Did I
Too
get
many
a job?
Chris's.
too many
She has a new
Chris's.
job, right?
She
Bit
does. She
somber
does like
mood.
it, but she got hurt.
So
Got hurt?
you sit there for a little bit and finish off your
Yep.
ale.
Patients, Alzheimer's, just
I'll pack up and
grab
as
for
I'm
a
leaving,
drink,
I'll say
for a trip.
we're gonna get this solved. We're gonna take care of this, man.
Grab her.
Kind of nods at you and does a fake tip of the hat sort of deal.
No,
and walk
but he's
out.
incredibly strong. So
Oh.
80-year-old Alzheimer's patient.
I'll head back to
Incredibly strong.
wherever
Grab her
they
sister.
were before.
Is
Arm.
he
Okay.
mad or something?
You saw them
No,
going
he's
back to
trying
the,
to
Yeah.
grab her. He's just, he's gone.
or at least in the direction of the keep.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find him again.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Oh,
a
and we need
possibility.
you.
Pardon me.
We're going back
We're going back.
to you.
It's been 40 minutes to an hour because I drank some beer, so you know
Okay.
had
Where you at now?
had a nice time chilling. I'm on my way back.
On your way back. Okay.
Yeah. So it's to you guys now.
I'm on my way back. I'll be back in 10.
I'm still playing pros and cons.
I think he's on his way.
Yeah.
It's weird that we have
Boop,
a.
doop, doop, boop. Okay, so we're just talking pros and cons here.
Did you make a list? Pros and cons.
Did you check it
No.
twice?
Still no.
Gotta find out.
I forget the rest.
I thought about taking just a few of the orcs with me, and maybe that would be a nice compromise. Maybe they wouldn't try to, rip my arms off if we went by ourselves and just left them.
Right.
Maybe Loktar and shit, the other one.
Kagar.
The other one I didn't write down, not Kagar. I think he should stay.
His other
Sounds
brother,
about
Daryl.
right.
Daryl's not
Daryl. Kagar and Ed.
Steve.
Mokhtar and Steve.
It's Ogar.
Ogar.
You guys need to keep track of these things. I'm not going to be that merciful to you here shortly.
I don't know Ogar, so I don't have him on my sheet of notes.
Ogar, Loktar.
My bad.
Forgive me, it's been 3 weeks, man. I had a lot going on.
That's why you gotta
Okay.
take good notes.
Okay.
You're doing a good job. You got
No,
a
not
list
really.
you're building?
It's a great list. I think
sweet
that's what
list.
I'm gonna do. I think that's what. I mean, we'll sleep on it, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe take a couple guys with us, and yeah, if you're up for it, I'd love to have you along. Anything helps.
You know what, man? That's what I'm here for.
Awesome.
I'm here to help you.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
Maybe that's
Good job, hippie.
maybe that samurai guy will come with us too if I catch him.
Oh yeah, where'd that guy go?
I don't know.
Saw him walking the other direction. He didn't even say bye or anything.
Probably looking to get his ass kicked at the bar again.
Oh, is that guy? Oh man.
You guys sit around for about 15, 20 minutes, I'm going to say. And then finally, this guy shows up.
Does he kick in the tent?
You guys are in the heat. You're not in a tent.
Okay.
Comes through the side.
Oh, I
Sword
thought.
and rips through the
Breaks
I'm
open
here.
the brick wall.
Here's
Johnny.
Perfect.
You know,
Humans are
all searching for people to buy swords and no play makes Okami a dull boy.
So hey, there he is. There's a guy.
How's
Getting
it
any
going?
fights?
How's it going, guys? Well, I've been pondering this and think we're coming to a decision. Our friend here, by the way, I didn't ask your name.
Anagar. Or Anagai. Sorry.
Anagai.
Anagai, that's my name.
Oh,
Which
okay.
one is it?
What a guy.
Anagai.
Anagai.
Anagai?
You sure?
Anagai.
Anagai.
Who am I talking to? What is this
you hear that? Do you hear that?
voice that's like...
Do I have a tuber?
Yeah.
And my friend Anagai here. We've been discussing it, and we decided I think I'm going to take a few warriors with me, orc warriors. He'd like to come and track this menagerie down. If you're available and got nothing better to do, I'd sure could use the help.
I am available and willing.
Doesn't even know something.
Do we first of all, especially if we're going after this group as a small contingent, it's important to know a couple things. Like, do we trust everyone who's come in with us?
I don't know anybody.
I think that
neither
would
do
be-
you.
I think that would be something that we'd probably want to talk to Kagar about. He seems to know everything, and it seems like you trust him.
That's a good idea.
I've only been wandering around with these guys for a little bit, so...
I just assumed Ogar and Loktar, but that's a good idea. I think we should consult Kagar about which orcs we
Secondly,
should take with us.
first of all, it's wise to leave people behind, because to be blinded by rage and to go after something that you're focused on will oftentimes open you to an alternate attack. So, the other thing we need to know is who are we facing? Like, who are these people? You were with them. What can you tell us?
To be perfectly honest, I was with him a pretty short time.
Solnar, you appear in a stairwell. You appear to be...
Like
You
Darkwing
actually know where
Duck.
you're at. You're in the keep. You're going up the stairs to go see Bowen. You were
Okay.
out in the village just a little bit ago.
Right?
You were there,
Hey, conformist.
What's up, sweet thing?
you were there when he gave his speech.
What's up, baby girl?
So I know all what's
You were
going
there the
on.
whole time?
Yeah,
You've been here the whole time. The whole time?
the whole time.
The whole time?
And you're on your way up the stairs to go see Bowen.
Man, this is weird, man.
So am I at the room?
Yeah, you walk up, you see the door, you hear them talking, and you walk into the room.
I walk in. Bowen, what's your plan?
I put my hand on my sword.
You
I'm just
recognize
gonna
him.
Oh, I do.
All right,
Yeah.
Wessica,
Never
have
mind.
a good
He's been-
night. Thanks for stopping in.
I recognize you. I thought you were a new character.
He's been with you
I
guys
thought
the
you
whole
had
time.
died.
Here the
before,
whole
dude.
time.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I thought he died, but no, he just
No, you're good.
disappeared.
My hand is not on my sword.
He's been there the whole time. He's been with you guys. He helped fight Zug and Fen.
Oh, hey, it's that druid.
Oh, sorry, it's an old Coke joke.
Come on, guys, focus.
Sorry.
You're in charge.
Focus.
What's your decision?
Focus.
Whether it happens tonight or in the morning. Make it.
I catch him all up on what we just talked about instead of just saying the whole thing over again.
Okay.
Because you've been here the whole time. I mean, I have no suspicion he's been gone or nothing. This is weird, dude. I'm getting a nosebleed thinking about you.
Nope. He's been there the whole time. He helped you fight. He was there with you.
You betcha.
He was actually in the den with you guys.
I'll be darned.
He helped
Okay.
murder the owl.
Yeah, he
babies.
killed the third owl bear. You guys each got one.
This is weird.
Okay.
So yeah, I let him know. Yeah, you're up to date on that. That's what I'm planning on doing. Consulting Kagar. Maybe take a couple, 2-3 orcs with us. Head out after the menagerie in the morning.
I will come.
I appreciate that. Would you like some pizza?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, Prickapee picks his head up from his bedroll and says, "I'll be there."
Oh, good.
It's pretty impressive. That's good.
Oh, good. Yeah, that was like he was here with us.
And then his head just goes straight back down to the pillow.
Cute little guy.
Out of personal curiosity,
Yeah.
I was hoping to learn something about one of the members of your the menagerie.
Do the best I can. Like I said,
What do you know of Salta?
Solta? Do you mean
Sauta.
Sauta?
That's the one. Salta.
He's the menagerie cleric.
She,
She's the menagerie cleric,
Wait. He's a she?
one of them.
right? He's what she
She is
bitch.
one freaky thing.
She's one of the menagerie clerics, and to be perfectly honest, that's about all I know about her.
You've had no interactions. You don't know any background.
I got conversive with a giant we kept in a cage, and I talked to the ringmaster every so often to set up my shows. Other than that, no, I've kept to myself a lot.
Prickapee gets up and starts flying a little bit, and you hear, "Somebody's gotta cry."
Anything but.
Man, no.
Oh yeah.
I don't.
No.
You're drunk. Go home.
Prickapee. You're drunk.
You're drunk.
Go home.
Go home. Ricky. You're drunk.
Alright, what are you guys doing?
I say we got
I'm
until
opening-
morning to announce all
Yeah,
this.
I'm opening my
I don't know
bedroll
what
and
to
I'm
do.
getting ready to sleep.
Okay.
Wait, we're in the keep.
Yes, you are in the keep.
Are there beds in the keep?
There was beds. There are bed
Oh, right.
frames.
Yeah. Bedroll it is.
You can roll a bedroll out on a bed frame if you want.
Sweet, I'll do that. I'll take
Yeah,
a bed
I'm
frame.
pretty sure. Yeah, find a comfortable spot and just try to sleep. Probably don't get much though.
Okay.
Oh, I'm out like a light.
Solnar's reading the newspaper.
Yes.
I'm meditating.
Solnar's howling at the moon.
Nobody's taking a watch or anything. You guys
Nah.
are just
Are there,
don't need
I would
You
assume
should-
there's guards on
you
the
should
door.
kinda
Say, I'd like to think
You
we're
should-
being watched pretty carefully.
Set a group of orcs to watch.
I usually get up at
I like
5 and
his
go to the
idea.
bathroom.
You gotta go
I
find
said
some
I
orcs
go
to
find some orcs. I tediously go find some orcs.
Okay, you go
Set up watch.
into the village.
3 hours
you
later.
hear-
Yay!
And eternity later.
Thank you for the subscribe, conformist.
Oh, it took you long enough.
Whoa. Twitch Prime. Sweet.
The first door that you go to, of a house that you can see that is lit a little bit again, you hear a bit of crying inside.
Oh. Oh, we're doing this. Okay. I should have been more specific.
Are you gonna knock on the door?
No.
No. Okay.
I passed that one by.
Okay.
I just go look for Kagar and
Okay.
Ogar and Loktar.
There you go.
All right. They have the larger houses, so or at least you would assume. So you go to one of the larger houses and you see Kagar in there, kind of relaxing.
I guess I lightly knock.
Okay. You see him through the window, get up and come to the door and open it. What do you need?
I was wondering if you think I should set up a watch tonight.
I'll get a couple of orcs to stand in front of the door to the keep, but I don't think it's going to be a problem.
I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Closes the door and you hear him gather some stuff up, and then as you're walking away, you see his door open back up he has a cloak on now, and he's going out and knocking on doors. He does go to one of the doors that you went to that had somebody crying in
Which
it,
is
though.
fine, I don't care.
Wait, I want to be nosy.
Alright. And then you go back to bed, I assume?
I do.
Okay. You guys go back upstairs and go to bed. It's an uneventful night.
Good.
That's good.
I like uneventful.
You wake up early in the morning to the sun barely rising through the little window slits in the rooms. Anybody heard anything from Prickett Pete recently? No.
He no.
Delayed flight. That's it.
Oh, she's gonna make it in for a while.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
Alright. You guys wake up and Prickett Pete is not there.
How convenient.
Who's Prickett Pete?
Ben, wouldn't it?
Who's that?
Huh?
What?
There is no Prickett Pete.
There's no Prickett Pete. I don't even remember him ever being there.
It's a weirdly, terribly convenient thing you got going, Chris.
No, it's nice.
It's
Terribly.
yeah.
Terribly convenient. Okay.
But weird. It's
So I
making me
just get up-
nervous.
I get up, roll my stuff
It is a
up.
plot
You're
hook,
giving me
but
a-
it's also convenient for myself for when people aren't here. So
Naturally.
it's not just me doing this conveniently. There's things going on
That's
while
cool.
they're not here.
That's cool. I almost just want to not be here one night just to see what happens here.
That could be.
Just so I know what's going on. I'm thinking about it. I'm just skipping the next one just so I know.
Okay. But the four of you are there.
Yep. I'm already up and ready to walk out the door.
Okay. Yeah, I get up, gather my stuff, and go out to what I assume is a crowd waiting for me to tell it what to do.
You go out, and it's early enough still that there's no crowd, but you do see Loktar, Ogar, and Kagar all waiting for you.
Okay.
As soon as you come down.
That's a good idea. I like that. I approach them
Mm-hmm.
and tell them my decision and what they think about it.
So you kind of had a little bit. Are you planning to take both Loktar and Ogar? and
Okay,
leave
pardon
Kagar
me.
behind, or
I've decided that me and this party of my choosing will track what? We'll track the menagerie with a few select orcs to go with us. Who do you suggest I take?
are you asking Kagar?
Yes. And Loktar and Ogar.
Well, I would recommend you not taking both lieutenants. There should be somebody here with a dark iron blade to lead in case there is an incursion. So I would say either one of them. It's your choice. They're both strong fighters and good men.
What do you think? What are you going to do, Kagar?
Do you want myself to come?
I'm asking, what do you think you should do?
I can come. It might be best if I stay back with whoever you decide to lead back and try to talk some sense into their hot heads. I will probably have an easier time keeping them remaining here if I am here, instead of them just changing their minds and running after you.
Did he tell me his position and all in this thing?
Never asked.
He's just some guy.
You've never asked his position.
Right.
You do
Okay.
notice he has a larger house and everything. He appears to be a man of stature, and people respect what he says, but you've never asked his position.
Forgive me, Kagar, but I have never asked your position in all of this. Who are you to these people?
I was the counselor to Brox, and also in times of need, I was also what I believe your people might call maybe a witch doctor, a shaman, something along those sorts. As well.
Occasionally a midwife.
Call the Kagar.
Call the Kagar. Well,
Dabble in a couple of different things, but the magic is my persuasion.
I appreciate that.
Orc
Just out of
shop,
curiosity, what school did you attend? Or you're a witch doctor. I guess you don't go to a school like wizards do.
I did not attend a school.
You're just some
that is
guy.
correct.
You just picked up some stuff and started cutting heads off chickens and stuff.
I did my research. I did some wandering around. Yes, hence my accent. That's why I talk like I do. I wasn't raised here, and part of why these group of people are so peaceful to outsiders is partially due to myself.
Interesting. I appreciate your input and I appreciate all your help through all this. Ogar, Loktar, whom do you think you should? Which one of you thinks you should go?
They both point at themselves.
Yeah, naturally. Okay. There's only one way to settle this. I throw a butter knife on the floor. No.
Broken stick.
Damn it. I don't know why I never thought of that. I mean, I knew this was coming.
Loktar speaks up and
My brother is better fighter than me.
They are brothers. I assume Ogar is your brother.
Some love potion.
Kev, shut up for a second. This is very stressful.
Concentrate.
For me.
okay.
Very, very anxious right now. Okay. Meek. He's a better fighter than you. Do you think he should stay and guard the well, or do you think he'd be more useful to me in the field?
Points at you.
How are their tracking abilities?
That's a good point, Solnar. Do any of you track well? Good trackers?
Yeah,
Both of you, I assume?
yeah.
Yeah, good deal.
Take the better fighter.
Thank you, Solnar. I glanced at him twice. I'll take the better fighter. I'll take. What do you say? They both sound and look the same. They look like the same guy.
They do look very
They're like
similar.
twins.
They are
Brothers
twins.
Brothers from the same mother.
One is a bit larger, and that's Ogar. Loktar seems to be the more talkative, better leader than Ogar is, and Ogar seems to be the grunt muscle of
Okay.
the brothers.
Ogar, you're coming with me. Loktar, you're here. Keep them safe. Guard the well, and please mind the advice of Kagar best you can. Kagar, I appreciate everything you're doing, and let's get ready to go.
All right.
And break.
Loktar looks at you and says,
My son get you map. He map man. You know where to go.
I appreciate that.
and you see him walk off. Okay.
Excellent. Okay.
Question.
Yes.
I need another cantrip. Shillelagh.
Shillelagh's fun.
Shillelagh. I don't have a. I have a spear with a wood handle, not a quarterstaff. Is that an okay substitute? Because it says a club or a quarterstaff you are holding.
Yeah, we can let your spear be a quarterstaff if you turn it upside down.
Okay.
Hey,
You know what's a
Okay.
good one?
Chris is flexible, man.
Goldberry.
Goldberry.
Good berry.
Good berry.
That's the word.
Good.
Yeah.
You know what's better?
I'm
Good
good.
burger.
I'm good, Barry. Home of the good Barry.
The
Alright.
good berry. The good berry.
So I assume you guys begin to get everything ready. Do you guys want to get any supplies, rations, anything like that from the people that are staying behind? Or are you guys gonna hunt for your food? You guys got a few days rations, I assume, from your adventurer's pack, but you have no idea how long this adventure is going to take you. Just some thoughts, being a polite DM.
Light
I go and get some. Let's go and get some rations, guys. We don't know how long this trip's gonna take.
I only have like 15 gold. I don't even know what I'd use. There's nowhere I could acquire spells or something around, is there? In this orc village.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, you could talk to Kagar, see if he knows anything.
Yeah, I guess that's the best I could do. Otherwise, I don't see him needed anything.
The spells themselves do require 100 gold pieces worth of paper and ink as well for each spell that you want to transcribe into your book, just so you're aware of that cost.
Okay, I don't.
I'm aware of the presence
Oh.
of another.
Never mind, you guys remember who Prickapee was? He's been there the whole time.
He never
Sorry, I thought he
disappeared.
was going to be
I'm
done.
gonna skip out. I'm gonna find out what's going on here.
Alright. So, in fact, Prickapee was there when you woke up.
I'm still here.
We'll fill you
Hold on,
in
hold
once
on.
you get all settled in.
Yeah. Let's go talk to. Well, I don't. Okay, I don't know if I have any. I'm trying to look and see if I have those things you're talking about. If I have pages of stuff.
I doubt you would normally have to purchase them. But, I mean, that's not saying Kagar doesn't have any.
Think. So it's quite. So each spell I learn requires 100 gold pieces
Whoa.
of ink and paper.
Besides when you level up. So if
Earthquake.
you're just learning
Prickapee, you're
spells
drunk,
from
go home.
like purchasing scrolls and stuff to copy them in
That
your
already
spell book,
was said once too
that
tonight.
happens.
100. Okay, 100 of each, or just both.
Total together.
Total,
100
okay.
gold pieces worth of ink and paper.
So 50 and 50.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's just go talk to Kagar.
Okay.
Am I here? Or are we-
As you're walking towards Kagar's house, you see Loktar walking up with his son to you. His son is huge. You haven't seen him before, but bigger than Brock's. He almost looks to maybe be like half ogre or something like that.
You think
Just
I'd noticed him by now?
And you see,
Okay.
as he gets closer, you notice a bit of spittle coming down on his mouth.
Uh huh.
And it says, he gets up to you and says,
This my son Drool. He map man. He make map for you.
and he hands you a map.
Whoa.
Wow.
Show it to the camera.
Hot diggity.
And he seems very proud of that map.
That's pretty awesome.
Chris, you're going above and beyond here, man. Let's just.
I like that map.
You show it to the.
I
show
look
to
at
the-
it intently.
The stream.
I look at it and okay, yeah, check this out. Yeah, hold on, yeah. Check it out. It actually looks pretty
Nice.
eloquent on the screen, but it's really not. I can't really give it
Big
justice,
rocks.
but just please assume that is a. Oh wow.
I can't see it.
That's
Here, this one. Here.
Yeah, just try and show that that's a.
Oh,
Well,
that
here,
one's
mine
not-
might work
that
best.
one's
I
not
It's a
think.
crude
Which
map.
camera is it? Oh, there it
The
is.
point being,
You
it's
got
a
big
very
rocks,
crude
Big
map.
rocks.
And you got ice, and you got tree, you got home, and all the nice stuff. You got another big rock down here.
Where'd you even find this material? What is this? This is like papyrus.
It is
Parchment?
watercoloring paper. Yeah, parchment paper basically.
Man. Okay.
And dirt
And
from
a
your
lighter.
very own yard.
It's actually coffee grounds. And I burnt it a bit.
Impressive.
Where did the
Chris,
orcs
impressive.
get coffee?
That's the $1 million question.
Okay,
You know, I heard-
and back into it.
I heard of this paladin once that made it.
Yeah, he was an orc.
Oh, I think I know that guy too.
Okay,
He's a legend.
he's a legend.
Legend.
Drool is looking at you like,
I'm serious. Okay, yeah. I look at it intently. Look back up at him. Look back at it intently. Say, "Thank you very much, Drool." Roll it up. Put it in my pack. Fritz. Give a finger, get it a wink.
Don't fold the map.
Don't fool. Oh, I said roll.
I know. Just saying.
Roll the maps.
Roll the maps. That's all I'm saying.
Twister. Twister reference. Okay.
he happily, a big smile on his face, he happily kind of walks off, and you hear large thuds as he's walking away. Yeah, basically.
Boom, boom. Okay.
That's a
So,
big guy.
let's hold on to this. Excellent. Okay, and then yeah, off to back off to Kagar's.
Okay. You go to Kagar's house. What are you guys all doing? Well, he's doing this stuff. Would you mind filling Perkpy in, or should I? Kind of what happened.
Meanwhile,
I'll say that I was practicing some sword work.
so you're aware that
I'm
Brox
getting
is
some
dead.
food.
You were there for that one. Brox is dead. Okay, so we've.
I'm pretty
I,
sure
uh,
I blew his head up.
While you were off getting food, I said, "Hey,
No,
pick
you
me."
didn't blow his head up.
I
Zug,
said, "Pick
you
me,
blew Zug's
pick me
head
up some rations, and
Yeah, the
I'll get you
ghouls or
back."
whatever I thought they
Sounds
were.
good.
Killed them.
I'm gonna practice my
Anyway,
sword,
You gave me
my
some
sword
food.
moves, sweet
Sand
sword moves.
from that,
Got it.
from that weird hippie librarian guy who first made like,
Right.
"Hey, you're a little dude, you
Totally.
got that cool spell," and he led on the menagerie and done this. Now all the women and children are gone. They made me chief. I took that big, heavy thing sword and strapped it to my back.
Nice.
We've slept on it. I've decided to take a party with us, and one ogre.
Explain to him why
Orc.
you made that decision.
One orc named Ogar.
Why I made that decision?
Yeah.
Explain to you why I made that decision.
Yeah,
Because
why,
Kagar
There was a
told me to.
reason.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you leaving the orc army behind?
Oh, right. Okay. The keep there, the village there is put there because of the well, which is that entrance to the Underdark, that big huge hole, and it's never been left unguarded ever.
Right.
So I'm leaving the army behind to stay there and guard it.
That's smart.
That's the point. That's the point, and that's where we're at. I do believe we're just getting
We
ready
are
to leave town.
preparing, gathering what provisions we need and supplies. And
We're taking one ogre, Ogar.
one orc.
One
named
orc
Ogar.
named Ogar.
Ogar.
Taking Ogar with us.
Who, if you remember, Mug and Chug are his sons. The two orcs that you did not kill. Those are his sons.
Okay, good.
You killed Zug.
I killed Zug, the chief's son.
Yeah.
Yes.
He didn't
Zug.
seem all broken up about
You
it.
killed Zug, not Mug or
No,
Yeah, that's right.
when
Or
it comes
Doug.
to death and
He didn't
and
have long
fighting.
anyway.
Doug. Doug the orc.
Doug the orc. Anyway, so yeah, we're going around town, gearing up before we leave town. That's where we're at. Bam.
Bam.
Wham bam.
Caught
Thank
up.
you, man.
So you guys are going after the menagerie, huh?
Menagerie.
No, not necessarily going after them, but we're tracking them.
Yeah, you guys. Aside from you and me, I'll probably talk to you later. But no one else is under the impression that I know exactly that I know the menagerie did it.
Okay.
Right? That to them it's a strong suspicion.
Very strong suspicion.
You and me have not told anyone except
And
Got
you and
it.
me.
if you get attacked by another hawk, I'm gonna snip your wings off.
Don't worry, I'll shoot it down.
I'll just,
Just like all the
So-
other ones.
I'll just
Stay
walk with you guys.
Stay down in my pack. It's pretty safe in there.
The pizza looks like watermelon.
Also,
Watermelon.
Melon.
Watermelon. Okay.
also, if you guys are tracking the menagerie, they've got lots of pretty little trinkets and things I noticed earlier on, so I should tag along.
Klepto.
There you go.
Yeah, I notice you've got an eye for shiny things, don't you, little guy? Noticed a couple gold pieces missing out of my pack. That's all right. You can keep them.
That wasn't me.
Also, did you look at the book in your? Okay. Do you understand what it does?
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Right.
Let's
It's full of awesomeness. I would tell you about
How
it.
much
but it would
do
sound
our
like gibberish.
rations cost us?
Are you gonna go try and buy rations, or are you gonna ask the orcs to submit some rations to you guys for an adventuring war party?
I don't know if I want maggoty bread for 3 stinking days.
Orcs don't eat bread. It
They eat
would be
meat.
dried meats and things of that such.
Meats.
Sweet jerky. That sounds good to me.
It's probably raw. I wasn't gonna get any rations.
Yeah, you didn't do anything, so it's up to you guys. I mean,
Yeah.
he
No,
walked
I'm
off
off
to
the
go
K
find
guy.
it.
You do
yeah,
tomorrow.
I'm off looking for rations.
Okay. To purchase, or are you asking people?
And I don't want orc meat. So
Okay.
so I'm going to purchase
You,
it from
you
somewhere.
look around to find any rations that's not orc meat, and there's nothing there.
It is orc
Great.
village full of orcs.
Cleaned out pretty well.
Orc meat it is.
Great.
Orc meat's back on the menu, boys.
The town was
Or some
cleaned
fish
out of
when you need it.
basically everything when the menagerie.
So I walk over to Okami. I hope you like orc meat because that's pretty much what we're gonna get. I didn't purchase anything. I think we just need to get it from somewhere else.
Man.
I'm just gonna do. I'll just go fishing on the road.
Let's go talk to Duke.
The land will
Duke
provide
Jar.
for us.
Yeah, I prefer fish.
Come with me. We'll go find Druptar.
Does my character
We're gonna
know,
walk to Druptar's droughts
Okay,
and
you guys are
talk to
walking
him about
Druptar's drought.
talking to him
Does my
about.
character know of any edible
I'll
plants
go
in
with
the
that.
area?
Give me a survival check.
Oh, I gotta pull my phone out.
Yup.
I'm a researcher, by the way. I don't remember what that does, but
Okay. I believe.
Bricopy
you are
or Ben?
close.
something about if it's okay with you, I can know things that I've researched or something. Okay, D&D.
So,
Beyond.
This Benjamin is a dice cam, just to let you know.
Yes,
So
I see the cool snake.
You're a sage, right? That's one of your background
It's new.
things.
Uh huh. Okay.
and check this out.
It's a bad roll.
Good links.
Get, oh.
Yeah, you guys will probably be able to see those better than us because our camera's a little small.
So, researcher lets you, if you don't know information, you can recall where to learn that information in forms of a library, university, a person, or something like
Okay.
that. You might know.
So I'm basically out of luck because we're in Orc Town
Orc Town.
and they don't eat plants.
Yeah, they're also not too bright,
And my phone doesn't want to load this.
but they do pay well.
Just give me a roll. I'll look your character up.
There's no shortage. Jeez.
Sorry,
Dude.
I won't roll that one again.
Yeah, that one's pretty nasty.
It's a
Did
behemoth.
something break?
13 is what you roll.
Mhm.
You know this time of year that there are some flowers around that you could eat. You know some like roots and stuff that you could probably dig up and eat. It's
King
spring,
spoil?
so it's thawing and stuff. So there is some food around.
Moving hell out of me.
Sorry.
Wake up, Aaron.
If you wanted to spend like an hour, you could probably get maybe a day's worth of rations.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. You're gonna go fly around the forest without anybody, where you've been getting attacked
Hey,
by birds.
Kid,
By
get over
yourself.
here.
Sweet.
I didn't
I-
say
Awesome.
fly.
I try yelling at him
You're
as
gonna
he
walk around
leaves.
the forest. You even slow.
You have wings.
You don't have to fly.
It's in the forest, huh? Let me decide whether I'm gonna go out.
Hey,
into
buddy,
the-
Oh,
do you
okay.
need some help? I'm here.
Um,
I can go with you.
I-
It's not a big deal.
You begin entering the
Yeah, could
forest.
someone-
An owlbear rips you.
I know some plants that
Too soon?
we could eat. If you guys want to come help me gather them.
I'm with you, buddy. Let's go. Let's go get something.
Alright, cool. Thanks.
Meanwhile, just park it here on my shoulder. You don't need to fly around
You
again.
guys, the walkers, do remember that when you left and came back, there was a significant amount of traps around the town within the forest.
Yeah.
Because you guys were dodging them and falling.
Let's go talk to
and
Druptar.
stuff.
He's my
So
guy.
You are welcome to, but you do recall that fact. Might be
I
better to
recall that
walk
fact.
the roads and maybe see if you can find some stuff down the roads.
Yeah, let's stay close to town and on roads and maybe just the outskirts of the forest.
Got it.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm
in
still
this-
going to Druptar's.
Yep. He's going to Druptar.
Okay. I
You
guess
guys not going?
I guess we're going in the meadows around town,
Okay,
not
you're
in the
gonna go
forest.
Don't
around
get
the
killed by
outskirts
traps.
I'm going
of
with
town
them,
and
yes.
looking for plants.
Just looking for
I'm
plants.
taking
get killed by
looking
traps.
for plants.
Traps. Goodness.
Is there a pond nearby?
A pond?
Yes.
No.
Oh, is there any body of water nearby?
There's a well that goes to the Underdark.
That's not.
Good one.
Are we going to be going by any bodies of water?
I don't have the map.
Oh,
You don't know.
well,
Is there any water on the map?
He's
Is
not
there a
around.
rock?
I would assume
He's
I
not
can't.
around.
I can't read
Okay.
it. I don't know.
Okay. Just wondering because I want to go fishing.
Can I enter Druptar's droughts yet?
It's a
Yes.
river.
Okay.
I think.
I enter Druptar's droughts.
Okay.
I say, Druptar. We're in need of rations. We're leaving today to pursue these the kidnappers of the orcs.
You hear me yell from outside. I like fish, man.
He grabs the sword.
What can you do?
Shakes his head and says,
Ah, I go too.
God damn it, O'Connor.
It hasn't been announced that the army's
I'll
not going
say-
anywhere.
I
so
say,
all the orcs think that they're currently going. Just so you're aware.
I say, Druptar, you have a lot of courage. You're a very brave and noble orc. This is orders from Bowen that it's a small contingent because the majority need to stay here in order to continue the mission of guarding the well.
You see him kind of get deflated a bit. Look down. Look at his sword. Hangs it back up on the wall.
I say, Druptar, what happened 2 years ago when they came out of the well?
You see him get brightened a little bit. And he says, "Let me
regale you a tale.
Damn it.
You're just the worst, man.
Alright, and you sit down for about the next 15 minutes, and he
15
tells
minutes.
you about the
battles.
last invasion of the Underdark out of the well.
Say, you wouldn't want to miss that.
We'll pause there while he's telling you, because we got this guy going over, and then that guy, those
Alright.
guys going over. So you are going to Kagar's.
Yeah.
Loktar walks away. He seems pleased that you accepted his son,
There's a river.
Good.
and
Good
you
for him.
walk to Kagar's door.
Cool. I knock on said door.
Okay, and Kagar opens it.
What's up, baby? Kagar. I'm about to head out.
What can I do for you?
I was curious, if you don't mind. I was curious if you had any spells, perhaps, that I could look over and see if I could
Oh yeah, we did.
learn.
What river? The river that.
You see him kind of
Serban.
Yes.
lighten up
We were
a
over.
bit and get excited, and he kind of motions you in and closes the door behind you quickly.
The one piece of important information on the map.
Big rocks in ice. That's important.
The river Serban.
He goes and walks for a little bit until he has a wood floor. He kind of slams his foot down onto the floor, and the floorboard kind of shoots up, and you see a large stack of papers and scrolls and stuff like that down there. And he kind of pulls it out from his hidden stash and kind of throws it out on the table that it appears that he's put back since he's moved back into his house. And what are you looking to learn? I have enough for 2 spells that you could probably copy down right here.
Wow. I didn't expect it to work. I was just killing time. Let me think here.
I can tell that you are a meager man. I mean no offense, but it seems you have a darker past, and you are fearful. Do I guess correctly? I know a spell that can enable you to cause people around you to be frightened of just your presence alone.
It's called testicular fortitude.
It doesn't have to. It doesn't happen to be called cause fear, is it?
Yes.
Well, thank you.
It's awfully
I
convenient.
already know that one.
Perhaps you should use it sometime then.
Perhaps I
Fear can
should.
be an important thing in convincing people under you to follow your directions.
That's
Also,
a good
I'm
point.
very persuasive.
Okay.
Well, let me know what you know, and then I'll see what I have in my stash here.
Well, cause fear, burning hands, ray of sickness, thunder wave, false life,
Thunderwave. I'm pretty sure that's a Pokemon move.
light, mage hand, firebolt. That's about it.
Well, have you heard about the one that makes a man go mad and attack any creature around him?
If not, that sounds interesting.
We'll take a look at this one. And he lays out a scroll in front of you, and it appears to be the spell called Crown of Madness. And if you would like to spend the next hour copying that scroll and the glyphs and everything that are on it into your spell book, you can do that.
Could be like 3 p.m.
What if I
before
could
we
find
leave.
it?
It is a 2nd level spell.
How much time does it take to get out of town?
I wouldn't even know how to find it. In the next hour, do I have that kind of time?
You're the chief.
I'm the chief, baby.
It's good to be the king.
The next hour. Sure, that sounds wonderful, and I really appreciate it.
Okay, so you spend the next hour copying that scroll down and kind of intently learning what it takes, the verbal component which you have to say, and then the way that you're supposed to move your hands
Swish
as well
and flick.
into your spell book.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are going around and searching for
For plants and stuff.
plants.
Oh, we've
and
been
stuff.
done for
We
like 45
search for an
minutes.
hour and then we come back.
Okay. You guys
Fully
each
supplied
find 1 day's worth of
1 day's
plants
worth of rations.
that will keep you sustained.
Cool.
You spent 15 minutes hearing the tale of the last incursion of the Underdark and Druktar's glorious battle as he slew at least 200 drow himself.
Of course.
I would like to make a persuasion attempt
Okay.
to persuade him to be excited for the prospect of guarding Baron as well.
Okay. Are you going to say anything specifically to him, or are you just going to want to roll it?
I listened to his 15-minute regalement, and I say, Druktar, we need you here to guard the well, and I hope that you're able to slay hundreds more the next time it
You can roll with
occurs.
advantage.
Well, that's a 15,
Okay.
16, 17, 18, or an 18.
Okay. You see him kind of brighten up a little bit, and he appears happier.
You don't want
And
Seems excited.
I say, tell your friends. tell your friends to be excited to guard the well.
I like you. What do you come here for?
I need rations, food, in order to make the trip.
Kind of motion. He gets up and kind of motions for you to follow him.
I follow him.
Okay. You see, he appears to be walking towards a wall, and he kind of kicks the bottom of the wall, and it pops out a bit, and he slides the door over, and you see a little opening down, and he opens the opening up, and you see a little ladder down, and he
Nice.
climbs down in there, and you see quite a significant amount of dried meats, nuts, berries, all that sort of stuff.
And all that.
Perfect. Jerky and trail mix.
Yep.
Yep,
It's just what I need.
There's also some water skins down there if you need to carry water, all that stuff as well.
Do I know if there's any traveling merchants that come up and down these roads?
I mean, the menagerie was here, so some sort of
I will,
traveling merchants do.
I will gather an appropriate amount to supply it. I guess because I know they're searching, not necessarily everything, but enough that is reasonable.
Okay. He seems to be okay with you taking whatever you're taking. And you can head out. Are you
Later,
filling
Cody.
up your backpack?
Have a good night, man. Have fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna fill my backpack up with
See you tomorrow.
jerky and trail mix.
Okay. Are you literally filling it up?
Not completely.
Okay. But
I'm
you
gonna
get.
fill it.
I'd say you could
Reasonable.
easily from the massive amounts of meat and everything that he has stored. You could probably get for yourself would be about 50 days worth of rations.
Yep.
And you put it in the bag and it feels like 5 pounds.
And I'm the only person that was there for that?
Yep, you're the only person
Sweet.
that's there for that.
I got everything I need, guys. The rest of you are going to be starving to death, and I'm going to be feasting on jerky.
You walk back up and he follows you up and closes the latch and then closes the door behind him and goes back behind the bar.
I say, Druptar, you're my man. Walk out.
Alright, so we'll say
Now we're
you guys are all
regrouping.
finishing up your scavenging and spell learning at the same time.
Convenient that.
Cool.
So you guys all come back into the village.
Let's
You
get
said it
outta
was-
here.
Did you find it yet?
No.
What are you looking at?
Crown of Madness?
Should be a wizard spell.
I had to go into a whole different screen and try to find it. I don't know what to do with it.
Use my spell casting
Well, let me see where it's
for
from.
an attack.
Pretty sure I have content sharing
Instead
on.
of
You
my
should be able to find it.
But I went to the spells page, just straight up out of my character, went to the spells page and found it, but I can't find my character's deal. I can't,
Okay.
for some reason, I can't acquire it. I'm still stuck on first level spells for some reason.
I thought you had some second level slots.
I don't think I do.
Oh, really? Okay. Well,
Maybe
you
that's
can-
the problem.
You can copy that into your spell book, and when you're able to use it, you don't have to learn that spell.
You get halfway done, and you're like, crap! I don't know how to do this step
says
yet.
I need to be level 2.
I gotta start over. Sorry, guys. 1 second.
Yeah,
All right.
confused.
So you know how you learn 2 spells when you level up? You can learn 2 other spells and get that spell.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
Is that cool?
Sure, man.
All right.
I dig it.
Super cool.
So an hour has passed. You guys last saw him walking towards Kagar's house.
And you guys didn't
knew
get
where he
killed
was
by
going.
traps, so that's
Yeah.
I
You
took
guys
care of it.
decided to stay around the outside of the village.
Okay. So we're with Bowen now.
Yeah, if you guys want to go to Kagar's house, or you can go do something else. I just said you know where he was.
Alright, well,
We should regroup.
Trying to think. It's been an hour.
Yeah, by this time it's probably like 7, 8 o'clock. The sun's
do this
up, and you see the orcs are wandering around, kind of interested as to what's exactly happening.
Okay, I haven't made the announcement.
Leroy
That's right.
Jenkins.
Okay. Yes. Okay, I walk out of Kagar's house.
He follows.
How do I, yeah, okay, I guess I ask Kagar, I mean, how do I should probably make an announcement about all this. How do I, is there somewhere, like a town meeting we should do somewhere, or should I just shout it from your porch?
Typically, the
Shout
The-
from the porch.
chieftain announces any sort of war excursion at the keep on the podium where you saw Brox give the speech last time.
How do they know to gather there?
Sound the horn.
Let's do that.
Okay. He follows you.
I go to the keep.
Okay. You see the horn at the top of the keep.
I sound it.
Okay. You walk up the keep and you see a large, about 10-foot long horn at the top with a small mouthpiece, and you toot that horn and it
Fill up my tiny little lungs and I blow as hard as I can.
and it rings loud. It kind of echoes off the mountains for a while as you come back down the spiral stairs and make it back to the
That is
podium.
an
There's
orc
already a
horn.
large amount of orcs gathering.
All right. I go to wherever Kagar tells me I need to be.
He points you to the little stone podium that's just to the right of the actual entrance to the keep itself. Well, to the tower of the keep.
Okay. I nod knowingly at Kagar, 'cause I'm sure he's going to do that big boomy voice spell.
Yep, he does indeed.
There you go. And again, I start announcing my plan. I'm going to take Ogar with me and a party I've assembled, and we will pursue the menagerie who I suspect have abducted our friends and family here.
You actually said that.
I did.
Think.
Very loudly.
How do I BMS my way through this?
When you announce that, there seems to be a bit of
Right.
Upsetness throughout the gathering crowd.
The well must be guarded. We can't let anything come out of the well. The well is bad. So if you would please stay here and guard the well, that'd be great. Thank you. That is all.
How are you?
How are
Give me
you?
a persuasion roll.
I didn't realize we were in a grocery store. That is all.
Persuade. Okay.
Yes, please.
That's easy enough. 12.
12 roll or 12 total?
12 total.
You get no bonus?
Can you grab me an Angry Orchard there?
Not
Yeah,
very
which
persuasive.
version?
Just a regular one.
Classic.
The original one.
I need a doctor.
Is that crisp apple?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
And a doctor.
And a doctor.
Okay, here's an apple.
Doctor.
Oh, you're gonna have to
The
open it.
news.
Oh, come on.
It's not a twist off.
Had a beer in a while.
Don't ruin this
Give me the
map.
thing.
Oh, right. Sorry. So what is
Can't
it
open
to
it.
Yes, you can.
Oh, fair enough. He just uses his phone because he's got a flip
Yeah,
phone.
his cell phone.
Use anything. All right.
They don't make them like that anymore.
No.
That's true. That'd have cracked your screen.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Your stupid little automatic
Tried
just
it
broke.
once.
All right.
All those guys who watch The Ring.
Put it on the corner of the table. Break the table.
You see the
Last time I did
crowd
that, I
is
snapped the
quelled, but still quite upset. They don't like the decision, but they appear to be accepting that you are currently the chieftain and at war, and they can do nothing about it, and so they're just gonna follow orders. They seem rather sad about it, though.
Yeah, that's all I got, though.
Man, they'll be fine. They're orcs.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, I am not. I'm surprised that 12 did that for me. I'm a meek little dude. I don't do public speaking well.
Yeah, I can tell. You're all right. You're chieftain. Talking doesn't really matter.
Are you guys ready?
Oh, we were
Yes.
ready 20 minutes ago.
Aye, aye.
Yeah.
That means yes.
We await the chieftain.
Yep.
All right. Go find Ogar. I assume he's just right there anyway.
Yep.
All right. Let him know we're going, and we go.
Okay. You guys begin
Bum,
walking. I assume
bum,
you guys are
bum,
following the
bum.
tracks.
I think
Yep.
we're up to find them. I'm not
Ogar,
sure.
Ogar's to the
Ogar is tracking, right? Is that the plan?
Ogar.
Is it left or right?
I mean, I guess when we run out of obvious track, I guess I'll rely on somebody to
Okay.
track. You know.
Yep. I mean, you
Cross
see
that bridge when we come
the
to it.
large elephant prints
It's
and
not
the
me.
also large wheels quite easily in the dirt of
I
it.
think all we have to follow are the elephant prints and the tracks.
So
So
it's not very difficult to follow. As you do, though, follow the trail that goes to the north of home. You can tell that you're going on this, beginning to follow that little trail right there.
Okay. Cool.
You follow that for about a mile, and you actually do. The trail goes right beside the well itself. You just see a large, about 400-yard by radius opening in the ground with just a black abyss below.
Just a giant hole in the ground.
Giant hole in the ground.
Is it like a guard tower? Or
hello.
The
Curious.
guard tower is the
I fly over the hole and look down to see if I can see
Goddamn
anything.
hawk's gonna attack you.
Well,
A giant fish.
It's like right there.
Do you fly like over the hole, like into the middle, and then look down, or are you just like looking over the edge?
I'm just like looking over the edge.
Okay.
I'm like
Smart
hovering
decision.
a couple feet.
So now
off
that you
the
mentioned it,
ground.
I'm looking over the edge.
Yeah. Right. Give me a perception roll.
Let me look at my hawk attack table.
Yeah. Yeah, let me move that.
Okay. Do you have dark vision?
I don't.
You don't have dark vision.
No.
You don't see anything.
Do I feel
You
anything?
see a dark black abyss. No. Like on your feet or anything?
No, it doesn't mean like magically, man.
Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana.
Yeah, that would
I'm
be
going
nice.
to
I gotta have a bunch of
cast
that, right?
Firebolt
Okay, you're gonna cast Firebolt down.
straight down toward
No.
the middle of the hole.
Would you
18.
actually do that? I don't
See you
think.
later,
18.
Pixie.
You don't really sense anything.
Poke the
magical
bear.
From the
Yeah,
I
world
just want to
itself,
see if
no.
I can see anything down
Poke.
there.
Poke the metaphorical owl bear.
Remember that
Okay,
guy
as we're
that
walking,
wanted to go
because
find
we haven't
the,
necessarily stopped,
slaver?
I'm just gonna look,
remember that one
glance
time?
around it, and see if I can't see anything
You got
interesting.
ripped in half by
that
an owl bear.
a cleric would know, because that's what I
Do you have dark vision?
am. I believe I do. I don't know where is that at in my
Oh.
crap.
Okay. Roll.
Firebolt. Roll.
11.
What am I-
Sure. You fire it into the middle. You just see it go down. And what's the range on it? I think 120 feet.
It
Yeah.
disappears.
Yeah. As soon as it reaches about that distance, you just see it flame out.
Okay.
You can no longer maintain the spell.
Flame on.
Nope, following tracks.
Okay. Well, I lose interest and continue on.
Yeah. Was that a cantrip or is that a spell?
It's a cantrip. Lolly dragon.
Just curious.
Okay, features and racial traits.
Tracking. What would that fall? I mean, if I was,
Research rates?
well, shit, I could probably track him.
No, I'm
I didn't think
Yeah,
about
you
that.
see
I
it
You
forgot
got
I-
the survival, huh?
Hole.
I
Okay,
spent
well,
time
let's just keep
alone
walking.
in the woods for a long time before I
I'm not
joined
really
the
all that
service.
interested in this hole.
Yep.
Forgot about that.
It's been here for a while, so
Everybody satisfied
continue.
with the help? With
Yep,
the hole?
Can't
it's a
check.
hole.
Okay.
you guys have a lot.
Can I make
dragons made
Do you
Before
wanna do
we
anything
leave,
else?
I look back over my shoulder
Yes.
and I want to make a quick perception check to see if there's like a path or a track that leads down into it or up from it. Like
Okay.
a, like
Give me a
a road
perception
or a
check.
trail or something.
And do you have dark vision?
No. It's 22.
22. There does not appear to be any sort of path. However, there are some large rocks that are around the edge, and they appear to have what appears grooves possibly worn into them, maybe from ropes or something along those lines, around the outside.
That was more curiosity than anything else. I don't really care.
Interesting. Alright,
What do you
well,
want to do,
there's that.
Ricky?
Well, what Prickify wants to do,
Hey,
what
Pixie.
I want to do are not
Pixie.
the same thing.
Get back in my pack. Come on, man.
Hey guys, look, who wants to give me a gold to fly down into the hole?
Please, dude.
No one.
I pull a gold
No way.
from my hand and I throw it in my pack.
Wait, what?
I pulled a gold out of my pocket and threw it in the back of my pack.
Oh,
Just like I went like this, so you could see it, and I just went like that.
Here, boy.
I
got a little snack for ya.
fly into your pack and start digging for it.
And then I close it immediately.
Hey,
Sorry, dude. This is for your own good.
do I get to keep this?
Yes, you can have it.
You're gonna be rich,
I
man.
don't say anything.
Well,
One gold at a
deduct
time.
one gold,
Right.
add one
How
gold.
do
I don't like how this is. I don't even know where that is.
equipment probably.
Go to
Inventory or
equipment
equipment.
Thank you.
and under currency.
All right.
So
So,
you guys aren't doing anything more with the well?
No.
Nah.
Let's move on.
following tracks.
Okay. You guys continue to follow tracks. What pace would you guys like to go? Are you trying to be stealthy and going at a much slower pace? Are you guys going to be traveling at your normal travel pace? Or are you guys going to be
We are how many
Right.
days behind them? At least two.
I say brisk.
at least 2?
I would
least,
say a
yeah.
brisk pace. We
I would
won't
say-
catch 'em
I would
today.
say at least faster than wagons.
Yeah.
Wagons are typically not very fast.
So how are you guys at jogging?
But
We just ran with the
Excellent.
orc army at a
Slow
down near
jog.
sprint. Yeah, so
Slow jog. Not that quite that fast.
let's jog.
is there anyone
Until we see-
taking watch at the front of the? Who's what's the order here?
I'm gonna
I might be
fly
able to scout ahead.
amidst
you could
the
be able to
group
scout ahead.
at like shoulder level, close enough that hawks wouldn't want to go near enough to other bigger things to attack me.
Okay. So your options are you could travel about 30 miles a day, but you guys are gonna do a lot worse at any sort of perception scores that you guys are taking while you're moving. Or you could do a 24-mile day, which is a normal pace with no penalties, or you could do an 18-mile day, which you guys would be able to be stealthy. So you guys would be like going through the trees and stuff.
So we didn't really ask if there was.
Yeah, there's no passive perception on here.
So
is
do
there?
we know if there's any?
There is, yeah. It's
Do we
on
know?
the top.
Are there any settlements or anything on the way? Like
Doesn't
this is a
ask.
main
The
road,
map doesn't
Oh,
say.
right there. Okay.
and we didn't even ask in town. That's-
You guys have already left.
Oh,
We know that we're on the northern portion of the continent, right?
I have a hard time
Yeah.
believing that
It's-
they would.
Would we be able to readily assume that there are no large settlements based on the
Well,
location?
We don't know.
Not
well,
large
I travel with a
settlements,
circus. Should I know at
Have
least
a
the immediate
dwarf
area?
that lives in the area if you guys want.
Oh, yeah,
to
that
talk to
guy.
Him.
I forgot about that
Chop
guy.
liver.
No.
Chop liver orc.
Does
Oh,
run
yeah.
with you guys.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that
Just
guy.
the
Hey.
option.
Hey, Ogar, question for you, buddy. Do you know of any settlements that we may be running into along this road? Okay. Do you know how far away they are?
Oh,
Far? Okay. A day?
Mm.
2 days?
Mm.
3 days? Okay.
Good to know.
Right.
I think we're okay to run briskly until we
Yeah.
reach this settlement.
Agreed. We
I
need to
don't
catch
think
up.
we'll meet up with them today, no matter
Mm.
how fast we travel.
But I think before we reach this settlement, we may want to, before we get there, make sure that they aren't there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because they may be ransacking, and we don't want to be a part of the ransackery.
I don't believe that's a word.
It is now.
Your
Ransackery.
vocabularium is incredible.
Hey, that is.
So
a
we're
word
setting a
where
30
I'm
mile a
from.
day pace.
If you guys want, you can also push harder than that if you want to go more than 8 hours a day. But
That'll
you'll
incur
be-
exhaustion,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
you'll get exhaustion on it.
I think there's no point.
Yeah.
We're not going to catch them today.
Nope.
Let's just walk.
We
Walk,
have-
or are you guys doing the 30-mile a day pace?
30 miles sound good.
Yeah,
30
That's
miles.
brisk.
I can do 30 miles.
Yeah. Well, you're in my pack right now, so
Okay.
Okay, 30
You
miles.
guys book
let's
it.
go.
Yeah, you guys make it through the first day. You guys break for lunch and dinner, and then you push it for a few more hours after dinner, and then you come over this little hill, and you're looking down kind of into a valley of it, and you see ahead of you there's just forest basically on both sides, but from the top here there is a large grassy area. You are kind of out of the forest into more alpine region. If you guys wanted to make camp here, or you could get down into the trees and make camp there. The sun, however, is about to go down.
Okay, I suggest no fires. Camp along the side of the road.
Why? Fires are the best.
Well, you're
You
little.
also give away your position.
You're little, so if you
Where?
make sure that you have cover, you can probably have a one. But
What are we worried about? It's gonna see us out here in the middle of nowhere.
You're a sorcerer, aren't you?
Yeah?
oh, you're a sorcerer?
Yes.
Oh,
No bonfires.
no bonfires.
But they're so pretty.
No. Bonfires.
What if I just light a little tree on fire?
It's like
if it's the
I
size
was
of
gonna
a
say, if it was a Charlie Brown tree, that's fine.
We're in the
Yeah, if
northern
it's-
portion of
Who's
the.
Charlie Brown?
yeah,
We're in the northern
portion.
portion. We're in the northern portion of the continent. It may be difficult to not have a fire, depending on the time of the year.
It does get quite chilly at night here.
Come on, guys. Let me light a fire.
I've got 2 bedrolls, and I intend on using both of them.
If it's below freezing, I would assume
Are you guys
we should-
camping in the high alpine, or are you guys gonna go down to the valley and camp in the trees?
I don't know. What's the
I
temperature
would say
difference?
the trees.
What's the temperature
I
difference?
mean, you guys aren't that much higher than the tree line, so probably insignificant. But
I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Well, yes, I would. I suggest high ground.
That's what I would say. High ground.
High ground's always good.
We can see them before they see us.
Sure, that's
I'll
fine.
concede that.
Let's do it.
it's getting dark.
All right.
Let's
I'll
do
take
it.
first watch.
Sounds good.
Alright, so you guys
Wait.
split off the. How far are you guys getting off the trail? Are you guys gonna camp like right next to the trail?
No.
No, 50 yards or so.
Yeah, somewhere we can see the trail still, but
Yeah,
yeah.
Does anyone have dark vision?
I do.
And you're the
Sure.
only one?
I think
Think
he's the
so.
only elf, yeah.
And without any fire.
Yeah, so I can take the mid watch
Yeah, when it's darkest.
when it's darkest.
The night is darkest just before the dawn.
That's right.
I'll take the first.
I already called first.
I'll take the last.
Aha.
I can't see in the dark. And if we're doing no fires,
How many
5,
watches do we
15,
want?
25.
3?
Sold. I'm so stupid.
Yeah. What are you guys doing? How many watches?
How
are
many
you guys
watches do
establishing?
you want to do? 3?
probably 4.
Yeah, you guys
4?
would need 4. Otherwise,
Yeah,
one of
4.
you is gonna get exhaustion.
Okay.
So I'll take first watch.
I'll take last. I'll take second, I guess.
Okay, take third.
I'm just gonna crawl inside of his backpack with the lid open and sleep in there.
With the lid open.
That's right. I opened it so we could get out.
Ogar just kind of shakes his head and is like, "Okay, you guys don't need me." And he just sets his backpack down.
Keep
He
forgetting
is
he's there.
eating
Yeah.
some meat by himself. Just
Ogar, you're a good orc. You need your rest. We may need you for a big fight tomorrow.
and he
Yeah, man.
lays his bedroll out and goes to bed.
Sweet! Best camping trip ever.
Okay. All right. First watch. Go to bed.
Everybody else, no campfire or anything like that. Just go to bed.
Yep.
Is that the plan?
They wouldn't let me.
It's gonna get really cold.
Yeah. I'll go Frodo on you if you make a campfire.
Put it out, you fool!
Exactly.
Okay. So your first watch.
You die.
Die.
You do
Let me
not
do the
have
first
dark vision, correct?
We all die of hypothermia. Let's start a campaign next week, guys.
You hear some noises around you.
Okay.
Kind of just some skittering of brush. You don't see anything though.
Okay.
Would you like to react to it or just gonna wait?
Spider.
Well, I'm not away from camp, am I? I'm still
you're
in
in
camp.
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of kick Solnar.
Yeah. What?
Listen.
Okay, listen.
You hear some leaves scurrying a bit
You can see more than I can. What do you see?
in the trees, possibly.
You're
of
gonna
the
be
ways
exhausted
on.
tomorrow.
I look around.
I think you only need half a night's rest.
Yeah, I only need
So-
4 hours.
Yeah.
Wow,
you
that's
can-
fortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, fortunate.
I look around.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
'Kay.
You hear something larger off in the trees moving around.
It's an
Probably
owl.
an
It's an owl bear. Don't worry about it.
Ah.
Owlbear never killed anybody.
Just leave it alone.
I've heard stories about those things. Maybe I should go check it out. No, just
Shine a
kidding.
light in its eyes.
Let me tell you a story.
I was there, man.
Hey, folks, you sick of your character? Go fight an owlbear.
Just make sure you're level 1.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Character suicide.
Okay.
Owlbear.
So nothing out there.
It's fine.
All right, go back to bed. Thanks, man.
Okay. The watch passes with relatively nothing else going on. You hear still every once in a while a little rustling in the brush, but that's it.
I'm tired. Who's next?
Second watch.
Me, I believe.
Okay.
Okay.
You wake Bowen up.
Yep. I'll wake him up. Hey, you're up.
Okay.
Hey, wake up. No time to be pulling rank now, chieftain.
Okay.
You go to sleep and you
Wake up.
begin your watch. You do not have dark vision either.
I do not.
Okay.
You know who to kick.
Again, you hear something off in the trees. or you hear something in the trees.
To say not
Off in the
again.
distance.
Just me.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have anything with me. I grab a. Actually, no. I take out my dagger.
Okay, you take your dagger out.
I cast light on it.
Okay, you cast light on it.
Shine it toward noise.
See anything, but off in the trees you see two eyes, like the reflection of light, but you don't see a body or anything that goes with it.
Interesting.
Does this wake anybody up?
Huh?
Don't be a pussy.
A light? Seeing a light?
I didn't learn anything. It's just light.
Lumos.
Trying to think. Would I recognize
You
the
see
eyes?
eyes disappear.
Yep, there you go.
And
Well,
you hear some rustling once again in the trees.
probably just an aminal. I ain't worried about it. That's it. Light
The
gone.
light out. You cancel the spell. Again, nothing happens for the rest of your watch.
I took last watch. Crap.
Okay, third watch. Who are you waking up?
I don't remember.
Me.
You? Waking him up.
Okay.
I'm awake. I didn't like that.
Nope, I did it.
I'm awake.
Gotta pay attention to the watch order. Okay, you wake up and begin your watch.
I have dark vision.
This time you don't hear anything. Whatever the noise was from earlier that you got woken up for doesn't seem to be out there anymore.
Damn it.
And the watch goes by
Probably
uneventfully.
an owl bear.
Okay, I'll go over and nudge Okami.
Okay.
Anything happen on your watch?
Not a thing.
All right. I
Okay,
begin
you
my watch.
Begin your watch. There's rustling again in the trees. Some brush moving around.
Define rustling. How loud and how distant?
It's not that distant. I mean, you're not super far off from the tree line. You're probably maybe 150 yards. And for you to be able to hear that distance, something relatively large is probably in there.
Because it's
Moving
coming
around.
from the tree line.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay.
Big monitor.
I'll
Nice.
kick.
You hear it rustling.
I'll
It's a bit-
kick our resident Darkseer.
Okay. Dark vision only goes for like 60 feet.
Oh,
So
then I don't kick him, because I would know it's farther than that. I
you do
will.
anything?
I will. I guess. And I can't see like anything, right?
Mm-mm.
It's like completely
Dark.
dark. I will focus.
Bless you.
I will focus on the sound and listen to see if it gets closer.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Perception is going to be 20.
Okay, as you close your eyes and focus on the noise, you hear a soft patter of footsteps.
Like
So you
approaching.
hear it
Or hoof steps.
kind of getting closer, yes.
Paw steps.
Still not very close, but definitely getting closer.
Yeah, I'll wake the druid.
Okay. You wake the druid up.
Yep.
Very quietly, I say, I hear something approaching. Can you see anything
I take a
in
look.
that direction?
Okay.
And point in the direction of the pattered feet.
Take a look, and currently you're unable to see anything.
Do you hear
Can't
it?
see anything. I'm sure I can hear it.
Yeah, you definitely hear it.
Should we wake others?
Sounds like an animal.
Or let them sleep?
I would let them sleep.
Alright.
But
I
I'm
stand,
rested. I can
stand,
continue watch with you.
I stand on guard.
Okay. Do you draw your weapon or anything, or do you just?
I don't have to.
These are your weapons.
I'm exceptionally quick.
Okay.
I'm rested, so I just
No, yeah,
I'll
sure.
turn my back
I'll
and-
draw my weapon and hope that, if it's an intelligent being, it might see
Okay.
a drawn weapon.
Give me another perception check.
Not good.
Okay.
It's a 6, so
You stop hearing footprints.
It's
Give
flying.
Sonar, give me a perception check.
Not good.
13.
13. You also stop hearing footsteps as well, but something kind of catches your attention out of the corner of your eye. And when you turn to see it, you see a large black cat kind of hunched
Is it
down.
sentient?
It's not sentient. About to pounce at you, and I would like you and only you to roll initiative.
It's probably just an animal.
Don't worry about it.
Good thing we didn't wake anybody up.
Initiative. Initiative plus 2, 7. No, sorry, 8.
8. Okay, you go first. What would you like to do? It is definitely a panther that is staring directly at you.
A non-sentient
A
race.
non-sentient
Yeah.
panther.
I think we're gonna.
There's
say
no going
druids
back
are
from
good
that.
at
There's no going back from that misunderstanding.
Or see him die. Go see Dave roll.
And I'm oblivious, correct?
Talking.
Yeah,
I
you
do, but I
haven't
don't have
noticed
it
it yet.
prepared. That's not what I want.
And it's gonna be impossible for me to see. It's a black panther, right?
in the middle of the
How
night.
In the middle of the night.
How close is it?
It's about 20 feet away.
Somebody could have lit a fire. Yep. We could have built a fire and kept the panthers away.
The light scared it though, so that was good
It was good.
because it was definitely about to attack.
Well,
Lucky you.
Lucky you, I think. That is what have killed it.
it's that.
All right, come on, you gotta choose quick. He's about to jump at you.
I will cast my frostbite cantrip.
'Kay.
And try to somewhat freeze it.
'Kay.
Numbing frost. One creature you can see within range must make a con saving throw.
Okay, what's the DC?
12.
Natural 14, so it saves.
Okay, 1d. Okay,
Does it take any damage?
no.
You see him cast a frost spell, and the bit of illumination that it comes off as you see as it goes by the panther, it kind of quickly illuminates a cat-like black figure right as the cat fully comes in full barrel runs directly at you and is going to
At me?
at him and is going to
Okay.
make a pounce attack onto you.
Panther, use pounce attack. It's super effective.
However, the light from your little frost spell, the small amount of light that it generated, appears to have thrown off its night vision a little bit, and it kind of goes off to your side and through midair lands about 10 feet past you, and you see it turn around real quickly and get low. And
So what you're
kind of
saying is
growl
now it's
at you
right
again.
in the middle of camp.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing.
Well, that gotta wake somebody up, I'd like to think.
And I would like you guys all to make perception rolls, except for you. You roll initiative.
Perception for me too.
No.
Okay.
My initiative is going to be 7.
5.
Yeah, you don't notice.
My perception is 15.
It's actually supposed to be -10 when you're asleep, so
Oh.
5.
5.
Mine is 9.
Okay. You notice. You hear something kind of
Light
crash
sleeper,
onto
huh?
the ground and turn around.
I poke my head out from the bag sleepily and look around.
You don't see anything currently.
And you're not in the order of initiative yet, so you can't say anything.
Well, I'm letting him do
Oh.
his perception.
Oh, I
that
see.
way. So you hear a noise. You wake up. It's dark out. You don't really see
Okay.
anything.
I just sit there, kind of listening.
All right, Dave, you're up.
How long does it take to concentrate for a new spell or something? If I'm gonna prepare a new spell, is it a minute?
It's a minute.
Okay.
So 10
That is a
rounds.
lot of rounds of combat.
Yeah.
If you wish to prepare a new spell. Also, if you normally wear armor and you weren't on watch, you don't have that armor equipped, so your AC is lower. Unless you wear light armor, you can sleep in light armor, not in medium or heavy armor.
Okay.
Come on, you gotta make a
I
decision.
know. It takes a while to look through this stuff.
You could change into another animal.
I know I could, but
This guy.
Try it.
Typically a good move.
Turn into an owlbear. That works.
all right.
These guys are badass.
They can see in
I
the dark.
will. Yeah, why not? I'll change into a brown bear.
Okay.
Into a female panther in
Spend your
heat.
bonus action and transform yourself into a
And then
large
Probably a
brown
mistake.
bear.
Chase him like Pepe Le Pew.
Okay.
Let's see what that is now. All right.
Get
That
stats for it.
it doesn't like tell me or doesn't switch my stuff over.
No, it's
so.
not going to. So you
Yeah.
have to just look the stats up for a
Yeah,
brown bear.
I'm looking.
If you would like, you can make an attack if you want to, and I can tell you if you hit or not. I have the stats for the bear right here.
Daw bear.
Pair.
Yeah, I almost got it. Okay, yeah.
You have 34 hit points. You
Yeah.
can multi-attack, so you can do roll 2 d20s. You can roll a bite and a claw attack. But you have to move you move 10 feet up to the panther.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You turned yourself into a
Yes.
bear.
I turned into a bear.
Yeah, you can do that.
All right, I got.
Do I
Oh, I
know
don't
that
have
he
any
turned
bonus.
himself into a bear?
Plus 5 to hit. So.
+5 to hit, so I've got
For-
17 and 10.
Okay, so the first one, your claw attack, or excuse me, your bite attack, hits directly onto the side of the panther as you dig your teeth directly into him. Roll a d8, and you will get 1d8 plus 4.
So 1, 5.
5 damage. Okay, you do 5 damage to it as your teeth kind of open up the side of the panther, and it appears to be alarmed as to why there's a bear fighting it now.
Well, it should.
What the hell?
As you come in,
Damn
with
hell,
claws,
what the
though,
damn
they
hell?
swipe wide as you kind of get used to this.
Where the
new
frickin'
frame
bear
that
come
you've
from?
never really worked with. It is now your turn.
Okay. Am I aware that he turned himself into a bear?
Nope. You don't. It's dark out.
There's a bear here now. Sorry, man. I don't know. Well,
Remember, you saw
Okay.
the panther, and the bear just attacked the panther.
well, instead of yelling, because I have 6 seconds to do something, to say something or something, instead of yelling like to the party to wake them up, I want to try to make an intimidation check on the panther by screaming,
Okay.
like making a loud noise to
Okay.
scare away like predators.
Okay. Give me a roll.
So I will use my intimidation check for this. It's gonna be a 14.
All right. You yell loudly, and you can't tell if it does anything because you can't see the panther or
Yep.
the bear.
Now I will move towards the. I'll move towards the ruckus.
Okay.
We're being attacked
You
by a
would come
panther.
to the bear first.
I just turned into a bear.
facing the panther.
I'm sleeping.
Yeah, most of us are sleeping.
Uh,
It's during night watch.
And I will back up.
Okay. You back away from the bear.
And the panther.
Okay.
I don't know where a bear came from, but. And I will prepare a reaction. If something attacks me, I will defend myself.
Okay. So you would attack back.
Yep.
You get attacked. Okay. Cool.
Was I woken up by this? Well, I was already awake.
You're
But
already
did I
awake.
You
hear
probably
this
heard my
yelling?
yell.
Great, but the panther's gonna go before you.
Okay,
So
that's fine.
I would like you to make an attack of opportunity, please, as the panther turns tail as to why there's a bear attacking it and attempts to run off.
Nice.
11 plus 5.
Okay, roll your damage.
Now
1d8
what's the-
for your claws. Or for your bite, excuse me.
7 plus 4 is 11.
7 plus 11. So you
7 plus 11.
No.
Oh,
that's
okay.
As your teeth sink into it, you feel kind of its rib cage collapse a little bit,
Whoa.
and you feel it stop
Crunch.
moving
Crunch.
and just kind of
Aw.
goes over as it
killed a
lets
kitty.
out a little
Fresh meat.
and falls to the ground.
Meow.
Panther's back on the menu, boys.
Fucking meow.
Meow, man. Meow.
So the panther died.
Panther is currently dead. Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
I will, with the panther in my mouth, I will walk and
It's
take
actually his turn now.
Oh,
You
okay.
Have your turn. So
We're not out of
We're done with
combat yet.
combat, but it would be his
Okay.
thing first to do.
I still have the
something.
panther in my
Who
mouth.
knows? Yeah.
I fly out of
You
the.
hear a bit of growling and a crunch, basically, and a large scream from
Who's
both
eating
eyes.
chips?
I fly out of
The
the
rest of you all wake up from the scream as well.
bag and say, "What's going on?"
All right.
Yeah?
I can't see anything, so I just
Yeah, I mean nobody with dark vision can see anything.
say, "What's
Where's-
going on?"
Where's the druid?
You can't speak.
I don't know,
unless
baby. It's
not your
you
turn.
want to change.
Should I light a fire so we can see?
You did see a bear.
Am I allowed to talk right now?
Yeah, we're out of combat.
Okay, I'm gonna say
I'm walking somewhat away from camp.
there's a panther
Slowly.
and a bear in our camp right now.
Pull dagger, cast light.
I'm gonna
Okay,
cast
you
Blade
see
Ward on
The
myself.
butt of a bear walking away from you guys currently.
He's walking away.
Okay, he's
And you see
walking
a
away.
black thing dangling from its mouth.
I think
I've
that's the
seen this
panther.
video.
How far does your light go?
As far as I want, up to 60 feet, I
Okay.
think.
Okay.
I will.
Ooh.
Okay. We do have a druid in our group, and there was. What'd you see?
You've never seen him transform into an animal.
Where's
This is an
Sola,
unknown
baby?
ability of his at all.
Oh, druids. We don't know druids can change. Oh, okay.
Where's
Where's the
Sola?
druid?
Yeah, into a giant bear.
Right after he
I
says
think
that,
the druid was
drop
killed
the
by a
panther.
bear.
and I
And or
transform back into myself.
Okay.
Oh, hey. Here he is.
Were you just a bear?
You were a bear, and you had a kitty in your mouth.
Making sure that no one's too close to me, I cast Create Bonfire, and like as open a
miss.
space near me as I remember there not being like trees that are gonna be lit on fire.
Or people.
And
Yeah,
now-
or people.
and now
just
everyone
light
knows
up the
what
whole
we are.
place.
Give me a
A little
percent.
campfire.
Well,
Nothing.
I had a glowing
What?
dagger, glowing 60 feet.
Okay, you're good. You don't hit anybody, thankfully.
Okay.
You close by, you light up a fire, and thankfully nobody was standing there.
So where's the panther now?
I drag the
Everybody.
panther back over, and
Just
if I
then.
can. Can I?
Just
am I
then.
strong enough as an elf to drag the panther? How big is the panther?
Yeah, it's a medium beast.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
So I drag it back over and say, "I got some meat for you guys."
Just then, Dritz runs up.
What just
You
happened?
killed my partner.
Ogar also wakes up and kind of sees you with a panther. Do you just set it down?
Yeah, because I don't believe I would be a meat eater. So
Huh?
I say,
Hello, Doom Puppet.
yeah, I say.
The circle of
Doom
life.
Puppet.
Oh, what's up, Doom Puppet?
Long
Yeah, I
time no
take
see.
the panther and I set it in the middle and I say, "Here's some more rations for you meat eaters.
You see
Take what
Ogar
you will,
walk up
and
to
then
it, and he's gonna attempt to just rip a
Let's
leg off.
dispose of the rest
Yeah.
in a way that is honorable to the panther."
So not wearing its head.
So he rips that leg off.
He grabs,
Its legs off.
he grabs one of its legs and just yanks on it, and you see it start to pull away, and you hear a large pop noise as the hip joint kind of pops out of itself.
Hey, Ogar, you're welcome to use the fire over
He
here.
starts walking over to your fire.
All right. Well,
Breakfast.
there you go, guys.
Yeah.
It is about sunrise. If you guys want to stay up,
Yep, sounds like-
you
sounds
will
like breakfast.
incur any sort of penalties. It is still currently dark, but the sun's on its way up.
Yeah, it's a good time to have a fire. Let's do this.
Oh, now you're okay with the fire.
Eh.
And that's why you always have a fire.
Okay, I cancel my spell, take dagger, cut off some panther.
Okay. Cut up some panther. What choice cut are you taking?
Ooh.
Decisions.
Gosh. You know what? I want me some baby back panther ribs.
All
No. I want some panther bacon.
Ooh, there you go.
I want some
belly,
panther bacon.
Some belly. Okay.
Yeah.
It's quite lean when you clean it off and everything, but it'll probably taste all right if you cure it and everything.
Consider it cured, man.
Yeah. Okay.
I have
Cool.
a cure wounds spell. Does that
I have a cure bacon spell.
Do you want to cast
Way
cure
better.
wounds on the panther?
Sorry?
Huh?
No.
Cure wounds on a panther? Yeah. I just keep growing more bacon. Panther bacon.
Does anybody else want any panther meat?
We need the cleric to revive this panther.
No?
Yeah, I'll take some. Can I borrow someone's knife?
Gotcha. Here you go.
Thanks.
Wait. You have 2 giant knives on you.
Yes.
Just saying.
You also have a huge black sword on you as well.
I can't lift the thing.
These 2 knives represent my warrior's soul.
Yeah.
I can't use these as mere
kids.
tools.
Hey, Ogar, how good are you at preparing pelts? I don't really know how, and I don't think these guys do. Could you teach me how to prepare a animal pelt? I always wanted to learn.
He goes back over to the panther and kind of whips out a knife. And
I come over and
okay. And he
check it
starts
out.
skinning the animal.
Awesome.
It's obviously not going to have a chest portion and it's missing a leg, but
That's okay. I just want its fur.
Oh, hey. If I
Like
was,
I
if
said,
I was wearing
respectful, wearing its fur.
what are you taking?
I'm just gonna cut some of the. I'll go
Be
for
nice to
the.
the
I'll
fur.
go
It's
for.
got another leg as well.
I'll
hind
go
leg.
for a leg, a
Okay.
portion of leg.
You cut off the other hind
Leg of panther.
Hey guys, if I wore some panther fur, do you think I'd be less susceptible to being attacked by birds?
The big flying piece of blackness.
Fuzz, a black fuzz.
like a
Look like a
raven.
flying rat.
I'm gonna go with no.
I kid.
Thank you for the knife.
Thank you for using
Make
it.
sure you add a leg of panther to your inventory.
I'm cooking it.
Okay.
Oh, pardon me. I'll add that to panther bacon.
I attempt to use my little needle or whatever I have to get some of its teeth out.
Okay. I'm gonna
And
collect its teeth.
Yeah, I'm gonna put some like the canines, the
In your
ones that
loin?
might sell for the most, in my bag.
Okay. Yeah, he teaches you how to skin the panther. It takes about 30 minutes, and kind of you get like the back cape without the legs, and then the actual like head piece of it minus a couple of the canine teeth
Cool.
with it as well. And then
Cool. I don't need
he
the teeth.
cracks open the skull and takes the brain out, and then kind of begins to crumble the brain up basically into like a watery pulp, and then he rubs that on the hide itself, and he kind of ties it backwards around himself so the flesh side is out, and just puts it around his shoulders.
What's
Wow.
the same?
Why-
He could do his hands.
why
pieces
do you
on
do
the
that?
newspaper.
Why did you smash the brain up and put it on the flesh side?
Cures.
Oh, all right. How long does it usually take to cure?
Weeks.
Do you want me to hold that for you? I don't expect you to do it.
Sure, he unties it and ties it around you now.
Yeah. All right, let's do this.
Now you're walking around with a brainy.
You
brainy
smell awful.
Yes.
All
You're
right.
gonna attract every predator there is.
All of them. Every scavenger, everywhere, ever.
Well, he's doing that, and they say, "I'll bury
The bloody remains.
the bloody remains."
Okay, you bury everything else. Also, everybody subtract 1 day's rations from your stuff for yesterday's travels as well.
Do we have?
How many days rations
No
do you guys
idea how
have?
to do that.
What?
There should have rations in your
Okay.
inventory. I believe you start with 3 of them. You've been being fed by the army, but now the army's gone, so.
Rations. I have. There it is. 20.
Okay.
Wow, I have 20 days.
All right, I'm good.
Except we added 1.
Yep.
Okay, so
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, I regret that.
okay.
So I'm at 4.
Goodness sakes.
I'm gonna eat the plants, and I
Okay.
ate the plants yesterday instead of my ration, so I'm gonna get rid of that.
Okay. Cool.
How much rations do they get from the panther?
Hmm?
What do they get from the panther?
That'll be about 2 days worth of rations if you're eating it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. For a panther leg, the belly's probably going to be a few less. You can probably get a day's worth of rations from panther belly.
So that's split amongst us. So 3 days split amongst us, or 3 days
No.
apiece.
No, just 1 day for him, a day or 2 days for him, and then 2 days for Ogre.
Oh, okay. So
And
I
we'll be
I
able to
broke
pack
even
it.
then.
Huh?
We'll be able to pack it.
Yeah, it's fine. 2 days isn't gonna destroy any meat as long as you eat it right away.
Okay.
Okay.
Ogre also
Everybody-
charred his over the bonfire that was created from
Yep.
Prickly.
Be ready to go.
Anybody want to do anything else?
Let's get back on the road.
If it's light enough
We
to
might
see,
catch
I'll
up with them
let
today.
the fire dissipate.
Okay, yeah, you let the fire dissipate. It. The sun's just coming up. Where you are, because you're a bit higher up, is lit, but however, the valley in front of you is still a bit dark because the sun's not quite up.
Okay.
But yeah, if you guys want to hit the road, you can get to walking.
I'm still sleepy, so I'm gonna ride in someone's backpack.
Mine's always open. Although it's gonna smell a little bit like a dead animal.
I
so
distinctly don't sit in his backpack.
Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna try Okami. See if he'll
You
let
may
me.
ride on my shoulder.
Oh, that's right. You don't let me in your backpack. Very well. I ride on Okami's shoulder.
Okay, you ride on Okami's shoulder. The party moves out.
Sure.
Are you having trouble over there finding rations?
Of course.
How many rations do you have?
I don't know.
Inventory,
Inventory.
manage, or equipment, manage, inventory.
It's on this
Apparently I didn't have any then.
You do.
Where is it
You
at?
should have it in
You
your
had some when we left. Well, we had some when we left, so you need to add those in.
Yeah, just add it. You should have an adventure pack with you. So if you
Yeah,
added the
adventuring gear.
adventuring pack,
No,
should
I got
add some
nothing.
rations.
Oh, you have this, but that's not rations.
I don't eat. That's
Well,
okay.
then you ate your belly for
I guess so.
breakfast, and that'll hold you over for the day.
There you go.
Woohoo!
Super.
Cool.
Okay, you guys get on the road again.
Road again.
You go into the valley in front of you, and you walk for about 2 hours. I'm assuming you guys are doing the fast pace as well.
Absolutely.
It takes you a little bit to realize it, but you end up getting pretty close. And off to the side of the road, you actually do see what appears to be one of the menagerie's wagons. However, it's on its side. A couple of its wheels are missing. There's some blood on the ground that you could see from a distance, and a few of the trees around the area appear to be knocked over or pulled out of the ground in some sort of fashion and just strewn about.
Didn't you say you had a giant friend?
Yep.
Trees
Well,
pulled
Draken-
out of the ground?
Do I recognize the wagon as a specific wagon?
Yeah, you do actually. It is the aquarium wagon that normally holds the orca whale.
Alright.
Usually.
Well, I say we investigate.
Yeah. Can we go? Can I check? I check and see if there's any campfires.
I address Ogar and say, "It appears that orc women are pretty feisty, huh?"
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's all he says. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna look and see if there's any campfires around. Like maybe they were camping.
Like looking for smoke?
Well, yeah, smoke in the
Or
distance
remains
or
of campfires.
remains of campfires.
Oh, so you guys are actually gonna walk up to the. You're still a ways off.
We're
from-
still on the road,
Yeah.
right?
You're
Oh, okay.
seeing this off in the distance. You guys aren't to it yet.
Oh, okay. So
Let's go check it out.
You guys, let's go check it out.
Yep.
Do we want to
Yep.
approach with caution or just run in?
It doesn't look like there's anybody around that I can see.
Says the guy who didn't want us to build a campfire that would have kept us safe.
Looks
from
like the
pain.
wagon got
Different
Hey,
character.
aren't you
The
being a
same
smart
guy
aleck?
that also got himself killed.
I say, aren't you a
And
character
almost
down?
Hey, I'm a
Looks
different
like the
character.
wagon
Yeah,
was
we can-
abandoned.
I
don't
say we
think need
approach
to
with
worry.
stealth. If you'd like, I would be happy to scout ahead.
Go ahead.
Sure, yeah, do it.
I can
I'm very,
help
very
scout.
sneaky.
Bit of a
No.
How sneaky are you?
Oh, it's
I
not
can
that,
fly.
It's the hawks that attack you.
I'll go it alone. So I'm gonna scout ahead to see if I can perceive any
Give me a stealth
enemies.
check, please.
It's gonna be a 7.
Okay. You begin scouting ahead. How far are you getting? How are you wanting to get to the actual wagon? And
Like the
Disaster
nearest
area?
trees.
okay.
I'd like to scan the skies above us for any hawks.
Good call.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep, nothing. It is empty as can be. You feel like there's not a hawk
Alright.
for 150 miles in any direction. Nobody's
I
far.
take off flying up into the air to support Okami
Cool.
and see
You
if I can scout ahead.
Easily see him. He's like doing the Kronk thing from Emperor's New Groove, like going up to the trees.
Singing his own theme song.
Then he runs to the other tree.
Super sneaky.
Yep, he's pretty
Stealthy AF.
As sneaky as it gets.
Yep. You get to the last trees before the large area, and you do see there's no remains or anything anywhere, but there is large piles of blood on the ground. There's also large footprints as well. A couple of the trees have indentations, like human head size indentations on the side of them. And
Ouch.
it appears that the whale that was in the aquarium that you remember seeing is nowhere around to be seen anymore.
I fly down through the trees and land on Okami's
No,
shoulder.
you don't.
I don't?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Not yet, you don't.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
No, not you.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, that's better.
Ooh, what does that add to though?
I think I have +3 or 4 to acrobatics. Let me check.
Here comes the hawk.
Or something.
An orca.
It's an osprey.
Yeah.
It's the orca.
Oh, it's +3, so 21.
21.
It appears the orca has fashioned itself some sort of jetpack.
Sadly, you hear a cry from behind you, and sure enough, you turn around and there's a hawk, and its claws
Every freaking time,
sink
man.
into you, and you are going to take 1 damage. And you're also currently held as well as the hawk begins to fly off with you.
How did that thing ever survive? Real world. I don't understand.
I cast Firebolt at the hawk.
Okay, he's currently holding you. Your hands. Is there a somatic portion up to that spell?
Let me see.
Because you're currently in his claws.
Right.
Every time.
Single time.
Told you to stay down here.
It was clear though. There wasn't a hawk.
Should've.
It was 150 miles.
I was gonna say I already firebolt just cause I seen him go up, but
Roast him just to teach
Click
him a
the
lesson.
spell and
Yeah, I can't do it now.
Or I can
Yeah.
check as well. Firebolt.
Firebolto.
yes, I had it.
It's verbal and somatic.
Yeah, so you're not gonna be able to do it. Your hands are currently.
All right.
Bite him.
Ask nicely.
Yeah, bite him.
Excuse me,
I think you have me in your talons.
There must be some kind of mistake. See, you can't touch me.
I'm sure you have hungry children at home.
Scream.
But
Okay. Everybody give me a perception check, except for you, Okami.
Oh my goodness. nat 20.
Yep, you hear help.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, both you and Solnar hear a help
8.
from off in the distance. You do not hear it.
Nothing.
Did he get caught by another hawk?
Oh, yeah, he got caught by another.
You look up and shoot up. You see a hawk flying away, and there appears to be some sort of creature.
Who's
into
got
his
the
hand.
bow?
All right.
You got the bow?
I do.
Yeah, I
Oh,
have a
you
bow.
got the bow? Alright.
I've got a bow.
Round 2, though. He's gonna squeeze harder and peck at you a little bit to see if he can knock you out.
Stop your wiggling.
Your
Stop
AC
wiggling!
How
is-
far?
My babies are hungry.
What's that?
How far away is the hawk?
How high up did you
Yeah.
fly? You said about 30 feet.
Yeah, just above the trees.
Yeah, so he's at 60 feet right now.
Great.
I'm gonna need to check. This is gonna be close. Oh, yep, he hits you. You take 2 pecking damage as he digs his beak into you.
Okay,
He's beyond any range. I can help him.
okay. He's not beyond my range, so I knock an arrow and I shoot it up at him.
Okay,
16.
that hits. You pierce the hawk, and the hawk begins to fall down. You don't even need to roll for damage. And he starts falling directly out of the sky. Give me a strength check to see if you
This is
can
not the first
get out
time
of
you've
the
done this.
grasp.
Correct.
No, this is the first time he's done this.
Yep,
No,
you're
this
good.
isn't the first time I've done it.
Yep. As long as you didn't crit
We
fail.
did it in
You,
town when
as
we
you're
got to the keep.
spiraling around.
I did it in town.
Oh, you did
Get
it?
out
I
of the
shot
claws
at it,
and
but
begin
this is the first time
flying
I
yourself
actually
as
hit
you're
it.
about 10
So that's-
feet
it's
from
the
hitting
first time.
Yeah, it's the
ground.
first time.
And you're now safe.
I fly quickly back over to our party.
Okay.
And
The hawk also crashes into the ground on the trail as well.
We all stare at you hard.
and I say, I swear I didn't see any hawks in the sky. I checked this time.
Kid, next time, I'm not going to shoot it down.
I'll keep that in mind.
I'm running out of arrows.
Okay.
Speaking of that, I should probably.
Nothing's currently around. It definitely appears something big ravaged through
I
here,
will
though.
go back to the party and relay said information. It appears like there's a lot of blood. Not gonna lie, it's not pretty. But I did not see anything. So I say we check it out.
Recovered the arrow.
Okay.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Notably, you didn't see any signs of orcs, right?
I saw a lot of blood. I saw some dents in trees,
Huh. Let's go
right
see.
about the same size as
notice-
a head, and I saw some really big footprints. Probably not Bigfoot.
I start jogging over to the area.
Orc footprints? Human?
I would say they're bigger than an orc.
Yeah. I just head over.
Start looking
Make
around.
the same noise he's making.
Cool. You guys
This
jog over to the area, and you see what I described earlier.
Okay. No campfires anywhere?
No campfires anywhere. No.
I would like to make an investigation check.
Okay. What are you trying to
Can I investigate? Investigation.
What do you
I will not make an investigation. I'm really bad at that.
You can ask somebody to investigate something.
I think we should investigate this.
What do you think we should look for?
Clues.
Money!
Booze?
Let me get the Great Dane out, the damn
I'm
hippie
not
van.
going to find anything.
I mean, I'll try.
13. I got a 13.
I rolled a 9.
What are you guys trying to find?
Money!
Investigating the. I just wanted to investigate to
See what we can see.
perceive like some course of events.
It appears that something attacked the cart. Whoever had the cart cut and ran. There's no elephants or anything around. You see, as you look at the tracks, there appears to be elephant tracks going from the knocked over cart off down the trail.
Are the tracks you, the big feet tracks you saw the elephant, or are they
No.
different?
They're different.
Okay.
There's no like search check.
They look like
It's all like
Gilda.
Okay.
No.
they look like very large humanoid
There's just nothing.
footprints.
It's a troll in the dungeon.
Does this look like your giant friend's footprints?
Does it?
What giant friend?
I had a friend. He was a giant. He's
in the
in there.
menagerie.
Oh, the Goliath. Yeah.
The Goliath. Looks like the Goliath.
No.
Oh, he
it's
wasn't
not
a
like
giant.
Goliath.
He was a Goliath. Okay.
Okay, it does not. It's not Goliath Prince. Okay. Nope, definitely not. I don't know what that is.
All right, I suggest
much
we
bigger
move
than
on.
Nothing
Goliath,
here.
so it's
Move
fine.
on.
Well, it's bigger than a Goliath.
We're
Do we
losing
well?
time.
Do we track the Goliath or do we track the wagon?
The loser is nothing. Only the menagerie matters.
Yep. Yeah, we're here for the
We can
menagerie.
see that the menagerie continued on.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, you see elephant prints and stuff going on, and then you see whatever these large footprints off, kind of going to the side.
Ogar, what do you think those prints are?
He gets down, looks at him.
Ogre!
Ogre.
We could take an ogre.
But why? Well, I don't know why you want to take an ogre, but now let's just let's keep going.
Menagerie.
Menagerie.
The chieftain has spoken. Let's go.
Ogre like live food.
Ah. Oh. Oh.
It's not a
Let's just
It is
go.
possible there are orcs that are captured that we could potentially save and could be potentially condemning to death if we don't go after them.
That's a good point. Darn it.
The greater number are probably still with the menagerie.
Ooh. The few for the many. Interesting.
We can't split the party.
Or can we?
Yeah.
Come on, guys. This is a classic side quest.
Fourth wall broken.
I'd like to track the ogre then. That's a good point. I hate to leave anybody behind.
All right, let's
Is
go.
that what you want to do? I mean, you guys
Away we
don't have to
go.
follow him.
No, I'm along
You
for
guys
the
are
ride.
welcome
Let's
to
do it.
continue on.
I'll follow.
How
Okay.
intelligent
Wolfman.
are ogres?
Welcome back.
Wolfbird?
Yay.
You missed a lot. You'll have to watch the YouTube later.
Hey.
Dumb.
I killed a panther.
Yeah, they are pretty dumb. I bet we could
Now
take
I'm wearing
one.
its skin on my back.
I like those odds.
What was your question?
How intelligent are they?
Are the ogres?
Dumb.
Duh.
I bet we
In
could take
comparison to
one.
orcs?
If an orc thinks he's dumb.
Very dumb.
Alright, let's go.
Orc smart.
Okay, they're pretty
they
dumb.
are.
Let's go.
Hey, you said that out loud, right?
What? Yes, I did.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Who's tracking?
Probably me.
Trickety tracking.
Probably me.
Give me a survival.
Just
check.
along for the ride.
Feels so weird
I'm
not
pretty
being
good at
in
survival.
class with survival.
Damn it, what was it? Oh, damn, 6.
One.
Stupid dice.
You follow some tracks for
Yeah.
a while.
And now
you feel
we
pretty
must.
confident, and after a little bit, you start actually paying attention to what they look like, and you realize you've just been kind of following the elephant's tracks as it was trying to get away from the ogre that was attacking. But you can still see the attack site, so you kind of backtrack your way.
So it was chasing the,
Feel like we've been
the
here.
elephant.
Yes,
Oh.
that's what happened.
Or the elephant was chasing it, which is pretty unlikely, I would think.
Damn it.
Okay, shall we?
Anybody else like to
continue
attempt to make a survival check?
I will.
I got good survival damage. Stupid dice.
15.
Hey, your dice haven't been a fan of you at all today.
Not
You've
today.
been terrible. No, we got one. We got 15's good. You see the prints are quite large and obvious, so you follow them.
Allow
Pretty
me.
obvious when you take 2
Pretty
seconds.
Pretty obvious.
You follow them. It takes about 30 minutes of walking and tracking. You see, also after a while, you see a very large, probably about 8-foot, whatever you want to call it, semicircle track begin to form, and it appears that maybe you started dragging the whale that was in after getting tired
Saw
from
that
carrying it. And it then begins after that to get very, very easy to track. because it's just this large groove in the ground.
All right, guys, I got it from here.
All right. What's the plan with the ogre?
First and foremost,
Light it on fire.
he's literally carrying a whale.
Not anymore. He's not.
Drag
Dragging a whale.
That's pretty strong.
Primary
you
goal
wanna be
here is
stealthy
to
there.
I don't think I could carry
determine
a
if there
whale.
are orcs.
Yeah, let's
If
just
there are no orcs, what's the plan?
we just leave. Let him enjoy his whale. Sorry
Never-
to bother you,
I never
sir.
liked that damn whale.
We loot his cave for gold. Or whatever.
It's tree hut.
Okay,
Okay.
you guys keep following the trail.
You betcha.
You alright?
Eventually, after about another 10 minutes, you get to appears to be a very large cave opening. And inside, you don't really see anything, but you hear every once in a while a little bit of earth shake and a large noise as maybe something moving around, but you don't see anything down into the cave.
Sonar.
I will.
What do you Alphine
I assume
see?
it's dark.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is dark.
Alright, I'll stealthily go up to the mouth of the cave and
Okay.
see what I can see.
Okay, you see the cave goes on for quite a bit. You don't see anything though, you just see the cave. There's nothing at this point that you can really tell.
Maybe if
what's
you're a
down
knock,
there.
he'll
You
come
can
out.
hear footsteps. And give me a perception check as you get closer.
You start hearing an annoying donkey.
21.
You start to hear a bit of talking. You can't really make it out. It's a deep guttural noise. And
Blurg,
there appears to
blurg,
be two
blurg.
voices talking back and forth.
Do
with
they
each other.
sound similar?
Similar, but one is a bit higher of a pitch than the other.
Oh, it's a family.
So we're home
There's
invaders.
two of them in
So I,
there.
from a respectable distance, I just kind of sit and listen to the sounds and see what I'm listening for struggles or other voices from orc type.
After a little
things.
bit, you do hear a loud scream all of a sudden. All of you do, and then an orcish kind of scream, and then it goes silent.
Fork.
Stick a fork in him. Down.
We gotta go in there, damn it.
Unless that was
There's
the
also
last.
no longer any talking going on either. You
Yeah.
hear like a sort of noise
No, they're making them into bread.
from outside. You guys don't hear that. Just
No, that's giants.
Okay.
Ogres, they're much worse.
How honest are you?
Squeeze the jelly from your.
Like, I don't hear a thing. I don't know. I think we should just go.
all of you heard the scream.
Well, I start running toward the cave.
Okay.
Pretty sure it was a weather
I'm
balloon.
does
gonna
Ogar as
fly
well.
into the cave sneakily, stealthily.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Do you give up
I
light?
suggest we throw
when
some
you-
onions.
I
in
Just
don't
there.
with
think
your.
so.
No.
He doesn't
Because
give off
ogres
any kind of
like
14.
14, I believe.
14. Okay.
Or like a
How
kid.
far are you going into
Oh,
the cave?
oh, is that how it is? Oh, dang it.
I am going.
Wolfbane would know about ogres.
Oh, it's +5, so that was actually 16. But,
16. Okay.
I'm gonna go
Wolf
as far as I can
All
until
right.
the cave either like turns or I can't see back out to
Okay.
the
You
beginning.
go to
Does he
the-
pass
you
me
go
at all?
Yeah. You go about 90 feet down, and then the cave kind of makes an L turn, and you peek your head around that, and you see a light source. It appears to be that they have some sort of light source in there. You can't see what it is, but you see that there's light in there.
So is he the
Okay.
kind of pixie
And
that
here.
lights up when he flies?
That's what I was just
No,
asking.
he's not.
Okay.
That's a will-o'-the-wisp. They light up. He's not a
So,
will-o'-the-wisp.
I
You guys got-
stop
You guys followed
and I turn back
I wanna
and
live for
motion
this.
to
Those things are neat.
the
They're
cleric, who I
Oh,
believe
so
has
evil.
told us he has night
Are you?
vision, right?
I thought they were.
The druid.
Oh.
Druid.
They lead
Oh.
people
So you fly back
into
up?
Well,
the woods
no, I just
so they
wait
can
there
Okay.
for them to catch up.
Are you guys all going in? It's only Ogar and
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We're
Colin.
committed.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Just do it.
Ogar's coming.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Yeah, Ogar's going in. He's right next to you. He's,
This is
as
exciting.
soon as he heard that scream, he was going for it.
Yeah.
This is exciting.
And
Okay, when they get to me,
Okay.
I'll like stop them and so we can kind of form a plan.
Are you still running?
Yep.
Past him,
Yep.
Yeah, so does Ogar then.
I panicked.
Ogar
I think
follows
they're
you.
gonna keep going.
And once I see, have they run past me already?
They're about to. He's
Go.
coming up to you.
I
and
think
they're
I'm
about
gonna turn
run
into a
directly
spider.
past you.
Okay, I just say,
Good God!
there's a light up ahead.
Sorry.
Which, who?
A giant spider.
Whoever's running in.
I think.
Okay, right now it's Bowen and Ogar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll run in with them. I kind of like stutter, pause, like, why are we passing people? And continue.
Yeah, I just kind of like, oh, okay.
Say?
I guess we're going.
There's a light up ahead.
Are
And
you
then-
still running, Bowen?
Yep.
Yep. So
As-
does Ogar.
Okay, as they go by me, I go with them, and I'm going to ready a reaction to cast manipulate fire flame or whatever that cantrip is in case the need arises.
You need to give me something more specific. There
Okay,
has to be a trigger.
so if I'm looking to see if I can visually see the ogre, and if I see that he sees us, I'm going to make the flames do crazy stuff to try to distract it so that the rest of our party can
You also
Fire.
haven't
Who are-
seen the flames currently. You don't know what the light source is.
right. Okay, so
Just so you know.
I guess I'm just kind of have that thought in the back of my head to look at what the light source is once we get in range
Okay.
of it.
Cool.
Who are the three people in front?
It's Ogar, Bowen, and Okami.
Are you running with
And
us?
charging in.
Well, I'm running in.
No, you.
I stretch my hand and cast bless on the three of them as they run.
Bless you, my son.
They're already. What's the range on it?
It's 30 feet.
Okay, cool. Then you guys will get blessed. What does blessed do
Sweet,
to
we're
them?
blessed.
You are now blessed. You bless up to
wait.
3 creatures of your choice within range. Whenever target makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack or saving throw.
Within. Okay. How long does it last?
It lasts for 1 minute.
Okay. Cool.
Let's do it, Leroy Jenkins.
I don't know what that is.
Right.
I'll watch that.
They run in. You see.
I'll show you.
When you finally turn that last corner, so you go 90 feet down, turn the corner, and you see a light source. Keep going, turn the last corner. You see a large open area, probably 100-foot radius, kind of den, basically. And off to the right a little bit, you see a large pot with boiling water in it and a fire underneath it. And the ogre is holding one of the orcs upside down in the water. You see little bubbles kind of coming up from it. Off in the back, you see a small halfling in a cage, just kind of sitting there, partially defeated, maybe unconscious, not really moving or anything like that, just kind of like laying against the
Chilling.
back. You also see the carcass of the large orca whale as well, and it's already been opened and gutted, and the guts are just kind of like laying on the ground. One of the ogres obviously holding the orc into the water, and then the other ogre is currently working on cleaning the orca whale.
Do we perceive any movement from the ogre or the orc being held in the water?
You know, give me a perception check.
You said there were bubbles,
Yeah, with the
There
bottle.
are
Could be
of
boiling.
air bubbles.
Or it.
From boil.
Or
Could be
maybe
boiling.
it didn't boil. And
Perception is going to be 14.
You do see that he's kind of like forcing it down, so there's some sort of
It is
resistance.
boiling water, right?
Yes, it is
Okay, well.
boiling water.
That would be
Kick the
very,
bucket over.
very painful.
Okay, I'm gonna cast a spell.
Okay,
Well,
you're
not-
still.
Ooh,
Not before I put the flame out.
Well, these three are going in first, so
Okay.
you haven't turned the corner.
Wait, you're
with them.
putting the
They
flame
say-
out?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not even in
I'm
range.
running and
That's
following.
fine.
But
You're putting the flame out?
you're out of range.
They're
Well,
going in
yeah.
first.
yeah, I know. I can do something to
It's killing
an
the
object
orc.
inside of it, but not to the people. If I was in range,
It is.
that would be really cool.
It's also our only
Is-
light
It's
source.
like a
Is it the
species
only
thing,
light
too.
source?
man.
So not
It is the
everybody
only
can
thing
do it.
currently lighting this
Yeah.
room, yes.
Alright.
But we're running behind him, right?
You guys said stop as this group ran past you.
Okay.
And so,
So
I'm gonna
they're
assume
10, 15 feet ahead of us.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Are they all within 30 feet of? Are we all within 30 feet of each other?
The group, your guys' group, yeah.
No.
So front line,
No, I'm sorry. No,
they're about 80 feet away from you.
Son of a bitch.
So you still got
They
a
ran
ways.
that much faster before we started running. They got 80 feet past us.
No, not you.
The
The ogres.
Ogres.
They're 80 feet away
From
from,
them.
the
away
ogres.
from us.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Never mind. Let's keep
You
running.
guys
Big
are
cave.
about 15
Gotcha.
feet.
We're using a dash
Yeah.
action though, so
It's
I
a big
mean,
ass cave.
my movement is 60 feet.
It is a very large cave.
80 feet, you say?
Yep.
All right. I cast firebolt at the hand
I've
of
got one of those. You have it prepared.
the hand holding the ogre.
These are my.
Hand holding the
Nice.
orc. Pardon me.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's a
what's the range on it? Is that
120.
Okay, go ahead and roll for it.
Son of a 100
Well,
bitches
that
So you
happened.
cast firebolt,
into my own nose.
and it appears to be going great directly at the hand. At the last minute, he kind of raises the legs up a little bit,
That's
and it
unfortunate.
runs directly into the orc, and you just see the legs begin to catch fire as the ogre gets alarmed
Well,
and lets go, and it just kind of sinks to the bottom. And everybody roll initiative, please.
Why? Why does everything have to be a Three
See-
Stooges
see-
fucking scene? Why?
here's the thing though, right? I mean, it was
You're not
the
going first.
orc was already being boiled alive.
I
so-
am going first.
Chances are it was dead already, but
I'm at 22 with a nat 20.
All right, hold on.
You do what you can.
oh god.
Ooh, all right.
Initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
I have an 11.
Nat
Hold
20.
on.
Well, at least you got that right.
Yeah, initiative. Super.
You get to go first, maybe.
I could go first twice. Yay.
All right,
You weren't the only one that rolled
20 and above.
though.
Yeah.
I had a nat 20,
total though.
total 22.
Nat 20, 22.
Okay, you guys will go at the same time, and you'll just decide.
Ooh,
Who
Power
knows?
Ranger style.
All right, 15 to 20.
Tyrannosaurus.
Mighty Morphin
15
Anybody?
to 20.
15 to 20.
casters.
Yep.
Yeah. There's a lot of writing happening right now.
Okay, who has 10 to 14?
11.
11. And 5 through 9.
Oh.
Forward below.
2.
1.
Oof.
Crap.
Yeah.
Well,
That was a big spread of numbers, boys.
Yeah.
1, 2, 11, 20, 20.
Why can't I ever? What is your character's name again? It's terrible.
And a
And a
guy.
guy.
And a guy.
Anakin.
And a guy.
And a guy.
Yeah, and a guy. And a,
And a guy.
and a guy.
And a guy. All right. First up,
Where'd you get that?
Solnar or Bowen. Your guys'
So,
choice. Who would like
or
to go
Jerry.
first?
Me.
Go for it.
Do it.
All right.
You're ahead of me, so it makes sense that you're going first.
It does make sense. How close are we now?
You haven't moved at all, so you're
Haven't
still,
moved at all. I didn't run and do that at the same time. I stopped and
No.
did that.
No. You said I'm
'Kay.
casting the firebolt from 80 feet away, so
Okay.
that's what you did. And then you alerted them to your presence, and that's where we rolled initiative.
Ah, damn it. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid.
Yeah, we probably could
You're
have
turning more
surprise
orcish
attacked
every day.
Yeah, right? Like I said, I'm curly and you're Mo. Okay.
It's okay.
Firebolt again.
We
I don't
surprised
care.
them, and now we're going to attack them.
Which one are you going to attack? The one that was holding or the one that was gutting? And
They're
cleaning?
both equally far away, I assume.
Close to, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the one holding the one in the pot.
Okay, same one. That was the female one.
The lady. The
Yep,
lady.
The lady.
The lady
Ogre.
The lady ogre.
Firebolt.
she's
Nat
doing
20,
it.
baby!
Alright, there you go.
Oh my god!
Roll your damage.
Not that it matters.
Made up for that one.
Oh, damage. What was it?
You just got so angry that you missed
One
that you're
die.
like,
It's a D10.
screw this.
What's a D10? This thing?
Going
No,
all
this
out.
thing.
2 d10s,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I don't know.
Because you rolled the nat 20, doesn't that double? Or 2 dice or something?
Yes, it does.
You can roll it and re-roll it. 10?
10.
3.
13.
Okay.
Pretty good.
13.
You don't get any bonus?
No, I don't think so.
That sounds
Okay.
appropriate.
Now, Solnar, it would be you.
How close am I?
You were 15 feet behind them, so you're 105 feet away.
Okay.
Or no, 95 feet. excuse me.
95 feet. Alright, I'm just gonna continue dashing.
Okay, you're gonna move 60 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. So, did you want to move up as well, Bowen, or are you gonna stay that far back?
No, I guess I better try to get up as close
As a bonus action, can I have a bonus action if I dash?
No, your dash is gonna take.
Okay,
your,
the dash is the bonus action.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
it's your full round action. To
Sure.
Dash, so.
Yeah, I'll get closer.
Okay. How far? You're gonna move your 30 feet.
Yes.
Put you at 50 feet away.
30 feet, yes.
And then, assuming you're moving the full 60, or is your
Yep.
movement speed 40?
No, I think I'm 30. Yeah, 30.
Okay. So 60 feet, so you're 35 feet away.
Oh yeah.
Cool. It is now Ogar's turn because he also crit, but only has a modifier of 1, and he is going to draw his dark iron longsword, and as you do, anybody who's paying attention, or as he does, anybody who's paying attention would see his eyes kind of flare up in a dark anger grow inside of him, and then he's going to
What
move.
about these blades, man?
I
30
wish I
feet
could wield
away.
it. I wish I could wield it, but I can't. I know, but I can't hold the thing. It makes me so mad I can't even pick it up.
Yeah, that's going to be his full turn. It is now the female ogre's move. Clearly alarmed at you guys and that you already were hostile towards her. She reaches to her side, grabs a very large, what appears to be maybe a cutting knife or something of the sort, or no, not a knife, excuse me, a stirring spoon, a very, very large stirring spoon for the pot, and begins running directly at you, Solnar, because she can get to you, because you're only 35 feet away, and she's going to attempt to hit you with her very, very large spoon with all of her strength. Oof. She crit.
Oof.
That's gonna hurt.
Oof.
You know, the sad thing about this situation, if you look at it from the ogre's perspective, he's like, honey, I brought home dinner. And then a bunch of chickens run in and start shooting fire at them while they're preparing their meal.
As she reels back with her very large spoon, she just nails you right in the head and you take 19 damage.
Oh, shoot.
That's a big crit.
Oh, shit.
Are you bloodied?
Well, that's right. Next to well, I guess he had to.
Now it is going to be the other ogre who's currently gutting the whale. He's going to stand up, and you see he's got a large skinning knife, basically, which is really just a long sword, basically. And he's going to turn around and run directly at Bowen. Now, he's not going to be able to make it to you. He's going to go 40 feet, so he's going to be 10 feet away from you.
10 feet. How far away is she now?
15 feet.
15 and
10.
20. No, 10. 15 and
Yeah.
10. Okay.
It is now Okami's turn.
Okay. Which one's closer, the male or the female?
The male's going to be closer. Going to be 40 feet from you currently.
All right. 40 feet. That's too far. And it would take an action to switch to the bow, right?
Did you already draw your weapons?
No.
Then it would just be a bonus action. Because you could just draw the bow.
And if I wanted to switch back to the katana, it would then be
An action.
an action.
Put the bow away and draw
Yeah.
your katana. Just a bonus action to draw your
Well, that sucks distance-wise. I will draw my weapon,
Your bow or your...
my katana.
Okay.
And I will,
Indecision.
how far did it move?
It moved 40 feet.
40 feet. And it's 30 feet away?
It's 40 feet away.
40 feet away. I will stand where I am. There's no one in front of me? Or is there someone in front of me? Distances.
The people who are currently in front of you are Ogar, Bowen, and Solnar, who's currently laying on the ground.
I will move up with Ogar
Okay.
to his place
Okay.
and ready.
So he only
some-
moved 30 feet. Because he raged.
So I would be moving forward 30 feet?
Yep.
Okay. So I'll move forward the 30 feet and prepare a
Raise you 20.
reaction to dodge if attacked.
Okay, cool. Prickpy, you're up.
I'm staying where he cast the first firebolt.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to use a level 1 spell slot to cast the chromatic whatever spell.
Chromatic orb.
Chromatic orb targeting the female ogre.
Okay, the one that just dropped Solnar.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Are you down?
Roll, I
Oh,
believe,
no.
right? Or is it a save?
I had 15 hit points.
I don't remember my phone.
But you're not dead.
Well, I have 0 hit
plus
points,
5
right?
hits.
Right,
so
but
you
you're
don't
not dead.
No.
13.
13, that hits. Your damage is going to be...
3D10
3d8.
or 3D8.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's going to be fire, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
6, 9, 11.
11 fire damage.
Yes.
This is good.
Okay. Would you like to do anything else?
Ah, shoot.
The only other thing I can do is move.
Oh,
right?
actually, give me another d20 roll, please.
Ogar goes before the ogres, doesn't he?
Yep.
I did not
Four.
anticipate that. It's
Nothing
alright.
happens.
Huh?
Nothing happens.
Okay. Right. Okay. And I guess I just stay there and watch what happens.
Okay. And a guy.
I'm gonna run up to Solnar and attempt to drag him back.
You could just get to Sol. Actually, yeah, you could only just get to Solnar. You can do anything else.
Oh,
He's 60 feet away from you.
okay, so I couldn't cast anything.
No.
Okay.
Do you have anything that you can cast at range?
Like cure wound.
Like,
Oh, so I can do.
Can you move
It's a
forward
touch,
into your
I think.
wounds?
Cure wounds is...
which would
one of
automatically
them. One of them
sterilize.
level.
Is touch,
5 or level 1 spells is not touch.
healing word.
Yeah.
Right.
Might be a
So
good
I
idea.
run until I'm 60 feet away from him, and then I cast healing word.
Okay, you're currently 60 feet
Right.
away from him, so
Oh.
you don't even have to move.
Excellent. So I cast healing word.
It's a bonus action, so you can still do something else.
Yep.
Sweet.
So do the thing.
So I get regain 1d4 plus 3.
So roll a d4.
My d4. You won't be able to see it in here, so there's no point in me doing that. Ooh, 4.
Nice.
You have
7.
7 HP. You are back to consciousness.
Woot.
7 HP, and then I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Guiding Bolt a spell or a cantrip?
Guiding Bolt is a spell.
You can't cast a spell and a spell bonus action. You can only cast a cantrip and a bonus action spell.
Okay.
So you can only currently cast a cantrip.
Okay, then I'll cast Sacred Flame, my cantrip.
Okay.
60 feet. So how, do I have to go anywhere to? cast
You'd have to move 5 feet forward.
Okay.
She's 65 feet currently. She's directly in front of Solnar.
So I'll do that, and then I'll cast
Okay.
a spell. It's 1d8 damage, which is 5.
Okay.
plus my spellcaster modifier, which is 3. Right?
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's
The spellcasting modifier doesn't get added to your damage.
oh, it doesn't.
Unless it says it. No, most spells
That's
don't.
like when
Oh,
you
no.
roll for whatever.
So 5 damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Doing anything else?
Nope.
Okay, Solnar, you are currently on the ground, but conscious again.
Okay.
You have to spend half your move to stand up, but
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Okay.
I would stand up.
I will transform into a bear again.
Okay, you spend your bonus action to
Yes.
transform into a bear.
So
It's
cantrips I
whale.
can cast as much as I want, right?
Yeah, it's
There's
still
no-
one per turn.
Yeah.
No limit to them.
No,
Well,
but yeah,
unless you
one
have a
per turn.
bonus action cantrip.
And
You
I,
can
how
cast it.
far I'm? She's 10 feet away from me.
No, she's melee range.
Oh,
5
she's
feet
me.
away.
Okay.
But you have to spend.
Yeah,
you have
bonus
to stand up.
bonus
You're currently on
action
your back
cantrips are awesome.
Yeah.
as a bear.
So I move over to her,
Okay,
or get up, and then
Yeah,
I
you're in
will
melee range.
attack her.
go for it.
So this is the bite. 12, 17, and 20.
Okay,
So
you hit with both the
level
bite
2
and the
on
claw
here,
attack.
But I can still do only
Okay,
level
so
1
we've
spells.
got-
Right.
So, you know,
What is that? 1d8
That's
plus
normal.
4
Your
for the
your
bite.
class level is different than
7,
spell.
11.
You don't
and
necessarily get level 2 spells
2d6
when you're
plus
level
4. 5,
what I mean is,
10,
like I have
14.
these level 1 spells that I can
Okay.
cast as
Right.
level 2 spells. But
You
like, I'm
bite
limited.
into her thigh
you
and
cast
open
them
up
as
a
level
large
2 spells?
portion of her leg, and then
How
you
many
claw
level 2
directly at her
spell slots do you
stomach
have?
and kind of some of
I
her
don't
entrails
have any.
begin
So
to
you can
orient.
only cast
She
them as
is
level
very
ones.
alarmed at your presence
Okay.
and is very
Um,
unhappy that you're there. Bowen, you're up.
Yeah, likewise.
Oh, balls, man.
And now that you're a bear, it's even weirder to her because she has no idea what's going on.
Good.
Just super confused.
She's
I'm
freaked
also
out right
super
now.
confused.
Yeah.
Okay. He is 10 feet from me now.
Yes.
Male.
The male is 10 feet from you.
Alright, I'm gonna cause fear upon him.
Okay.
As soon as I remember how.
I believe he has to.
He has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Is there a minimum wisdom score that they have to cause fear? I know some spells have that.
Attack save 13.
Okay. He does not save.
Cool.
So he is now frightened of you. I
Good.
believe that's
He's
the,
a feared.
See you, Kebot.
that is the
I can bot.
thing
Have a
that
good
implies
night.
the frightened.
Only
Oh,
be
pardon
on
me.
for maybe another 30 minutes. So.
Targets the same thing that will become he's frightened.
Okay.
You can repeat the saving throw at the
At his turn,
end of each of its turns.
Yep.
Okay. And then that's the first level spell. Then I guess what does frightened do?
He gets disadvantage
Earlier
as
rolls.
long as you have line of sight on him on any attacks and ability checks, and then he can't move any closer to you.
Cool.
That just him he's feared of.
Does the male
Just the male, yeah.
Alright. Firebolt.
Fireball.
Cantrip.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Is that a action though? Was you need to make sure both one was a bonus action and one's not.
Pardon me.
Have a Mountain Dew, just
Nah,
don't
they're
get
both
it.
actions.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can use a bonus actions if you would like cantrip, but not sure if there's any of those in your spell list.
Not effing likely.
So then, I think all you can do is move.
and attack?
He already used an
I
action.
would not do that. Oh yeah.
No, I cannot. No, I'm just gonna stay where I am then, I guess.
Yep.
Okay.
Better to be wizards in the back, man.
Wizard's a pain in the ass today.
It is now Ogar's turn. He is going to run up to the female whose entrails are spilling out and is going to attempt to attack her with his dark iron longsword. He crits.
Atta boy.
Nice.
Get him, boy.
Cuts her freaking half.
It's not gonna take much.
And does a Mack truck of damage and just decapitates her.
Nice.
Just a one swing as her head
Nice.
kind of flies off.
Good choice in Ogar
Let's
right
see.
there.
And it goes, and you're out as it goes directly into the pot that she was currently boiling. You see the little head float for a second and then sink down to the bottom as the body falls motionless onto the floor.
How hungry are we?
He then proceeds
Cooked,
to move
cooked ogre.
10 feet over to the male and is currently in melee range with the male but is unable to attack. And then that is going to end his turn. And it is now the ogre male's turn. Completely frightened of you and not wanting to get any closer, he's going to turn to Ogar, who's now in melee range, and attempt to attack him with his giant skinning knife. He does roll with disadvantage though. And he is actually going to miss Ogar as he swings it down and his knife kind of gets lodged in the floor and it takes him a second to pull out. He kind of looks back over at you and hunkers down a little bit and kind of scoots away a little bit, not getting out of melee range of Ogar, but kind of putting Ogar between you and him because he doesn't want anything to do with you.
Bitch ass bitch.
And that's going to be the end of his turn. It is now Okami's turn.
Okay. I'm like 10 feet or so.
You are 20 feet away
20 feet.
currently from the
Alright.
male.
Well, I'm gonna close that gap and
Okay.
attack.
Okay.
I get to re-roll 1s and 2s because of my great weapon fighting.
I think I remember that.
So this is gonna be a 13.
13 does indeed hit. Go to roll your
Okay.
damage.
Wow, he sucks. 8, 13.
13 damage?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep.
Okay. Takes 13 damage.
I would like to use my Honor Surge ability to
Okay.
give me an additional action,
Okay.
and I will attack him again.
Okie dokie.
Same roll.
Okay.
13. Roll for
Saying,
damage.
did you ever put your bow away?
I wasn't using it. I just pulled the sword.
Oh, that's right. Okay, cool. Yep, roll for damage.
Okay. This is only gonna be 6.
Okie dokie. So you slice once and kind of put a big gash in his chest, and then slice again and put a good gash in his leg, and he lets out a loud roar, and then looks back over. The lid and kind of goes. Roar! Oh, he didn't make a contact. Yeah, he fails.
What was your bless thing? What did it do?
Oh yeah,
About a 1d4.
Yeah.
it adds. It adds
So an attack roll or an ability check
D4
within the
add
next minute.
to the number rolled
A D4.
and the attack roll is
Oh,
through.
should I do that too?
Just to the attack roll. You hit with both of them, so you wouldn't
Right.
want to do that.
Oh. Okay.
You can choose when to use it.
Gotcha.
It's now Prickpy's turn. So on something that you fail, you would want to use that to maybe get you above.
Firebolt.
Okay, you're gonna firebolt again.
Yeah, right at the big guy's head.
Yeah, nope.
I'm gonna use my fairy power to
Turn it into
re-roll
a 12.
that.
That's
Yeah.
better.
That one's
20.
gonna hit. You see him launch a firebolt off, and it appears to be going off way in the opposite direction. And you see him kind of struggle for a second, and then the firebolt comes back in and direct hits the ogre in the head. Go to roll the damage.
Misdirection.
First. 2 damage.
2 damage. It kind of just wafts off his head a little bit. You fringe his eyebrows off a little bit, and that's about it.
Curse under my
He looks
breath.
back at Bowen and kind of is still shaking. You do anything else? Okay. It is now Anagai's turn.
I cast Sacred Flame.
Okay. Do it.
I do it.
Do it.
Oh, do I roll to get him?
You gotta tell
He's
me
gotta
the
do a
spell.
Dex saving throw.
Oh, fire radiance descends upon the
Okay.
creature.
Dexterity saving throw. That's a D4.
So it's 13.
13. DC 13. For Dex.
Yes.
Okay. He fails. Do your damage.
1d8.
Do your damage.
6.
6 damage. time, instead of lighting his eyebrows on fire, you hit him right in his like loincloth. His loincloth begins to light on fire, and he's jumping around, getting
Look
burnt
away!
and everything, trying to slap it out, kind of punching himself down there, trying to put it out. And he doesn't seem to be doing so hot.
Does anyone else feel like home
He's
invasion?
doing very hot, actually.
It is now either Solnar or Bowen's turn. Your choice.
Haven't you seen Shrek? Ogres are evil.
Okay.
Right.
I will. So
In the
everybody's
name of
kind of
Lord
in
Farquaad.
range of this thing now, right? who's around?
These ogres.
Within melee range,
Yeah.
it is currently
Lord
Ogar and Okami. Those are the only
Okay.
two that are in melee range.
And how close am I? I'm 15.
You're 10 feet away.
10 feet.
Yep.
Okay, so I will move over to him and attack.
Okay.
So I'm still a bear.
You are indeed.
Da bears.
Oh,
So this is the bite.
Still a bear, still a bear.
I can't see that over there.
Tristan,
That's
21.
hits. Yep.
I'd like to do
claws
a perception
is
check for
21.
other fairy tale things.
Yep. Roll your damage.
So we got a damage. Oh wait. 1d8 plus 4. That's 7, and then 2d6 plus 4 is 11.
Okay, you do your fabulous 1-2 combo again. You go for the leg bite. He kind of bends over in pain, and you slash and kind of cut open his entrails a little bit. It's the Solnar move. Bowen, you're up.
The Solar move.
Finish him off.
It's weird I can't
Is he bloodied?
wield this dark iron longsword. Well, it's only 3 pounds. That must be very,
You don't
very
have
weak.
proficiency with it. You can wield it.
You
You're
can
just
pick
not
it up.
proficient with it.
I'd be curious to try it.
Does that mean that you get disadvantage?
It's the one that you hear
No,
screaming
it
when
doesn't
you
get any-
when you
I
touch
get
it.
-1 to
Oh,
hit.
misses.
Yeah.
I do get that.
That's right.
So,
This is the one that you touched and you heard screaming.
yep. That'd be fun.
Probably do more
Your
damage
character,
than
your choice.
Firebolt.
Yeah, I'll probably just firebolt him though.
Go for it.
Alright. There you go.
Nice shot.
Thank you. Fruit
That was
turn.
much better.
Better than what?
The 2 that he ricocheted off.
Oh,
Yeah, you hit.
accidental too.
Accidental
Cool.
too. That was accidental.
Cool.
Totally
Damn it.
accidental.
1d10, pardon me. Lord.
10.
10.
Firebolt's 1d10. No,
That's all I
thought
got, guy.
I thought it was 1d8. I rolled the wrong die.
Now look at you.
No wonder I only did 2 damage.
Darn it.
All right, you nail the ogre right in his intestines.
I forget what bless does. That bless spell you did. What was it doing?
D4.
If
You
you
get to
miss,
D4.
if you miss, you can roll a d4 to make it a hit.
Yeah, even if you don't miss.
Or an ability.
You get it.
But there's,
You get to choose to add a 1d4
yeah.
to
There's
an
not much
attack
point
roll
to it
or-
if you miss.
If you hit it, I mean, there's no.
Okay.
There's no reason to.
Okay.
It is now Ogar's turn. He's going to attempt to strike him with his dark iron longsword. He misses though, as the
Isn't he blessed?
ogre.
He is.
It's not gonna make a difference.
That's
As-
unfortunate.
As the ogre
Just
kind
checking.
of reels back in pain from its intestines being lit on fire, he brings his dark iron longsword just as to where he was standing, and it kind of hits the ground, and he kind of pulls it back up and looks
His
very
intestines
angry.
are on fire. Looks like he ate some bad Mexican
That is some
food.
bad Mexican food.
He is now going to attempt to grapple you,
What?
Okami.
Ew.
So give me an athletics or acrobatics.
He's gonna
check
choke
your
you with
choice.
his. With
Well,
his,
it's
with his
definitely
small intestine.
it's definitely going to be athletics.
Okay.
That's a 4.
Ouch.
I don't know if it's gonna. I can do this multiple times,
Okay.
right? The blast thing.
No,
No,
just
just
once.
once.
Once per roll or once.
Attack roll or saving throw?
It's yeah. I'll do it.
Do
it. 5.
Yep. No,
Yeah. No.
doesn't work. He comes up and kind
Yep.
of bear hugs you,
Ew.
holds on, and walks the 20 feet over to the boiling
Great.
pot of water.
Great, guys.
He does a
Perfect.
And he's
tauntaun
then
move.
going to
Squishy.
shove you down into it.
Great.
Let's see here. This is gonna be a progressively more damage the longer you're in there. So let's start with this. You take 4 damage.
That's generous. I will take that 4 damage and be happy with it.
And you're still grappled.
This sounds
You're
like a
just kinda
very appropriate
getting
deal.
Shoved into the water. Thankfully, though, he didn't shove you head first, so it's just like the bottom half of your body that's being boiled.
You're fine. This is fine.
It is now, however, your
I've been to
turn,
worse
though.
places, right?
So, and you are currently grappled.
Okay, well, I definitely like to get out of this.
Okay.
And this being the grapple and the pot.
Okay. If you break the grapple, I'll say you get out of the pot.
Probably not gonna happen though, because I'm not very strong. So,
And he's large, so he gets advantage.
so I'll roll my strength to get out. I don't.
Athletics. It's athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Yeah,
What's
I'll
your
roll
resist?
athletics.
Okay. He crit.
Yeah, no, it's a 6.
Yep. Nope. You're still being held, and that counts as your action in order to try and attempt to break.
I'm gonna say, get me out of this.
Alright, and on your turn, you'll take the next level of damage. You take 8 damage.
Okay, health's going down quick, guys.
Prickapee, you're up.
I am going to use a second first level spell slot and cast the orb spell again
Okay.
at the giant guy. I'm gonna target his arms, I guess, but not near.
Can't see
over
it is the
the-
intestines.
You'll have to move forward. He moved out of your range.
Oh, okay.
He's 95 feet away from you.
Okay, I will move forward until I'm in range. I rolled a 4, by the way.
4?
Yeah,
Okay.
so
That's not
It's-
going to hit.
I get to
You're
have
plus
5.
Yeah, that's a hit.
I think I have another ability that lets me re-roll.
Do roll another d20, though. Please.
Okay.
Nope, you're good.
Okay. Well, I just missed then.
You miss. You wanting to know if you have another?
I thought I had something else, but I don't. I'll check another time when my phone's not dead.
Yeah, you can make you can spend another spell slot and use an attack. I believe, however, you are now out of all first level spell slots.
Yeah, I was thinking I had like a race
Character
ability that
racial
allows
ability.
me to re-roll
No.
an attack once, but
It is called Tides of Chaos, and it gives you advantage if you
Oh,
use
that's-
it beforehand.
that's right. Okay, I thought you could use it after you roll.
Your hit points out.
It's not
That's
very
the
helpful.
fairy
then.
firebow.
I'm bloody.
Right. That one I already used. Okay. I don't have
I'm a
anything else to
melee
do then.
offensive,
You
not
still
a
have
melee tank.
sorcery points if you want to use a sorcery point to give yourself another spell slot. It costs 2 points to get 1 spell slot back.
Do I have 2 sorcery points?
Yep.
But I can't cast another spell this turn.
Correct, but you can still use those sorcery points and then have a slot open in the next turn
Okay,
if you desire.
I'll do that.
I have, so you now have 1 first level spot available for you
Okay.
next round.
Thank you.
And a guy.
Okay. I'm trying to decide what's better. I cast Create or Destroy Water. I'm going to decide to snap my fingers, and then all of a sudden, poof! The water in the thing is gone.
Okay.
So that's a very creative way of dealing with my current predicament.
I just get burned by the hot pot.
Well, it's better than his entire body.
Yes, it is.
I was going to call rain in your area and dispose of the flames, but you'd still be in boiling water.
And we'd be blind.
So
Yeah, that
Life problems.
Unfortunately, you're gonna live through this.
Right?
yeah, so you are now in an empty basin.
That's hot.
That's really hot, but you have shoes on. So
It is not empty. You can only destroy 10 gallons of water, and this is large enough to
Oh, that's
put
unfortunate.
a
Solid effort.
couple of large people in. So you remove 10 gallons, and it goes like that.
Oh, okay.
Solid effort. I very much
We
appreciate
have
it.
less of his upper body's burning now.
You see that?
I'm level 2. Does that make a difference?
No. You can cast this at a second level spell slot, but I don't believe you have any second level spell slots yet.
Okay. Got it.
Cool. Sorry.
No, sounds good.
All right. Do you want to do anything else on your turn?
I can cast.
You can't. You got no more spell slots.
I can cast cantrips.
Oh yeah, you got cantrips.
That is an action though, so it has to be a bonus action.
Oh, so I can't do anything else.
If you have any bonus action cantrips, or you can move if you desire.
How can I tell if they're a bonus action
It'll
cantrips?
say bonus action.
Yeah, you have to click on them. It'll say
Click on it.
action or bonus action.
Okay. And it
I
doesn't.
think yes, click on it, guys.
I think yes, click on
I think you gotta click on it.
I don't really have anything else. Nope.
Okay. Anything else? Want to move? Do anything else? People are gonna need heals.
I don't have any more spells.
Alright.
I can't really do anything.
Solnar or Bowen then, your guys'
I need
choice.
to wait
I'll do it.
until they're done.
Do it.
Yeah, I run toward ogre.
Okay. You run towards the ogre. What do you want to do? You get.
I was hoping he'd be scared shitless and let him go. That's what I was hoping would
He's
happen.
currently not looking at you.
Oh.
He's holding him over the pot with his back turned.
I
it.
see.
You should just yell, "Hey ogre, you should be scared shitless and run away."
Hey, asshole.
You gotta run like that.
Yeah, I'll run and yell at him.
Okay. He looks at you, kind of smirks, and looks back.
Ooh,
He doesn't appear to be feared by you anymore.
What? I'm gonna look that up. You're full of it.
He succeeded his last check.
Oh, an a-hole. Well
At the
then.
end of his turn. Just wasn't something that you guys noticed.
It's all right.
Okay, so I ran toward him.
Yep.
How far away was he?
He's 30 feet away from you, so if you want, you can get within melee range.
How close is everyone else to me? If I get within, say, 15 feet of them.
Everybody else will be pretty. You'll be right next to Ogar and
Never mind then.
Solnar.
Never mind then. Firebolt.
Okay.
Do it. Kill him.
Probably not.
In his face.
You hit.
15,
Roll your damage.
His entrails are hanging out. That's
Light
something.
those entrails on fire.
Okay, how do you want to kill him?
Nice.
Told
Be creative.
He's not wearing anything, right, anymore. It's just him.
Oh, it's just him. Lit those clothes on fire.
But he's got his back to me.
Got his back to you.
Okay. So I run at him. I slide on my knees underneath of him like a baseball player. No. Like Michael Jackson on my knees. Huh?
You're sliding into the fire.
No. You're being ridiculous. I slide just under him, not
Okay,
past him, just
okay.
under him. And
Alright.
poof.
Alright.
And
Release
from the
it.
sack up, he goes aflame.
Okay.
That brings a whole
He
new
becomes a
whole new meaning to
torch
the phrase
basically
"sack up."
And just begins burning from the bottom up.
From the what?
From the bottom up.
Try again.
From the taint up.
There we go. At least.
No, that's gonna
It
drip
begins
on you now.
smelling like barbecue as he lets out a large roar. Kind of echoes throughout the cavern as he slowly begins to fall
Roar,
back, letting go
roar,
of Okami in the water pot still, and falls backwards and slams to the ground.
Okay.
So it would come to your turn, and then you would take the next level, and then you can move out. So you take 9 damage from the boiling water.
Oh man.
No,
I
put my
not
paw
dead
on the-
yet.
I put my paw on
Not
it
dead
and
yet.
I
You
push
can
it
now
over.
get out if you desire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I push
I
the-
immediately
I push
get
the
out
pot.
of the pot.
So he dumps out as a bear. So I just,
He's the bear.
You just like hip check it.
yeah, I hip check it or something.
Okay. The pot goes knocking over onto the current tiki torch of the ogre and puts him out and begins to boil him as well as as Okami slowly
Charred and
cascades
boiled
directly
ogre.
into the nether regions of the ogre as he
Smells-
gets knocked
I'm
over.
sure it smells wonderful.
It
in
comes
here.
to a stop as the water.
And it's slow motion like
pours
this
off.
when he runs right into his like right in between the two. He's just like
Gross.
Yeah.
Super gross, guys.
Yeah.
duck.
Yeah. And the water kind of floods throughout the room. It turns into steam and stuff, and
Stinks to
Yeah.
high heaven.
The
it
end.
smells like barbecue.
And the
I'm gonna-
ogres didn't live happily.
I'm gonna
ever
heal
after.
Okami. I'm gonna run over and heal him.
I would appreciate that.
Do you have any spell slots left?
Cantrip.
Okay. Which one are you using?
You're just like
Word of
cantrip,
Radiance.
cantrip, cantrip.
So.
Yes.
Oh wait, that's not a healing spell.
Yeah, I don't think that's it.
Ouch.
No, I don't think that's it. Yeah, like cantrips.
Oh, there's no
Everything
more
else
hand.
is a
Oh,
spell.
dang it. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
I don't have
You
any
do not get
after
healed.
Ouch.
The fire is still currently going that the pot got pushed off of, so it's still illuminated in here. There's still that unconscious halfling in a cage.
I would like to use a cantrip to control the fire and make it twice as bright so we can see the room better.
Okay. You make the fire twice as bright. You see an ogre hovel. There's a couple of pile of bones in the corner. You have the
Is there
the
cold-
orca whale.
Is there
betrayal.
cold water anywhere? Like
Uh,
just room temperature cold water?
There does not appear to be any cold water
unfortunate.
currently. And your skin is burning. You got like a nice, appears to be
Yeah.
a sunburn,
Yeah.
basically, like a really good sunburn.
Oh, that's,
From like
that's
here
fortunate.
down.
It could be worse. It could be worse. So I will. I'll be like, guys, I'm gonna take 10 here. Let me know how it all works out.
Hey, I got something.
And I'm gonna do a short rest.
Short rest is an hour.
I'm not getting healed any other way.
Okay, you can do a short rest.
If you need to, if we need to go anywhere, just carry me.
You also see a couple of piles of what appears to be like sackcloth thrown in the corner in like a flat fashion, maybe bed of some kind. Nothing super fancy in here. You see some large pieces of wood that are in the corner as well for firewood. There's also a bunch of that currently on fire as well. There's a couple of half corpses of orcs as well that appears to be recently taken from the. None of them are alive though. The only thing that has a possibility of being alive is the halfling in the cage.
I run immediately to the halfling in the cage.
You also find a very large, sharp longsword, and then a great club
Ooh.
as well. That they
It's
were
sharp, guys. Sword. Sharp. Extra sharp.
Ogre goes up to the corpses, the torn apart corpses of the orcs, and begins looking at them and trying to figure out who they are.
Yeah, I go with him.
Okay. I go to the halfling.
Fly over
still
to the
there.
and examine the cage with the halfling.
Okay.
See if it's locked.
You're at like the back wall
You're
of the
gonna try and
cave,
open it?
like itching
Yeah.
your back on the wall.
You try and open it, and it doesn't open.
I just
So
look,
there's a large lock on it as well.
I look down at him and I go, "Hey there, little guy. How's it going?"
While he's talking, I'm going to search for the key.
Okay.
Lock.
As a bear, what kind of like mental perception do
know
I
that.
have?
You keep all of your stuff.
Oh, okay, so
all of
I
the, like mental aspects.
there's a
stuff is the
lock
same.
on the cage of the halfling.
Yeah.
Okay, I meander over there and kind of paw the lock, and can I crush it or
It's
break
an
it?
ogre-sized lock, so it's that big.
And you're an ogre-sized bear.
can
Can
I
you just-
try and break it?
Just,
Can you give me a strength check?
Your bareness.
just reach in and pick it.
Strength check. So
As the
This is
halfling
strength
is like
19
terrified
plus
of bear
4. What
is
is that?
trying to
Plus
break
4
in
is
and
what you
eat
roll
him.
with.
okay. 16.
You crush at it, but it doesn't do anything.
What are the bars made of?
Metal.
Oh. I think it is.
Iron, brass, steel. kind of metal, man?
I made a balsa
So
wood.
is he like unconscious?
balsa
Can I
wood
talk to
lock.
him?
Not moving currently.
Oh, well, that's sad.
Bury him.
I roar really loud.
You don't see any blood or anything on him, but he's just laying there.
Oh, okay.
I roar really loud. See if
Somebody
it'll startle
rattle
him.
the cage.
He's still laying there.
Alright.
I asked Ogar if he recognizes anybody.
Shakes his head.
Hey, what's it got?
Hey.
Sorry.
The dead leg.
Have I found the key yet?
Ouch.
Give me an investigation check, please.
Ooh, nat 20.
You assume that probably kept somewhere around the cage. Ogres aren't the smartest creatures, and they would probably lose it if they put it anywhere nice. So you see like some shelves over to the left of the cage a little bit, and you're able to fly up high enough to see what's on there. And there's just a huge key about that long, just sitting right on top of the
Question
shelf.
is, can you carry it?
No.
You just
I
shove it
call
off.
out, hey guys, there's a key up here. It might fit the lock.
I go and get the key,
Okay, you go grab the key.
and I unlock that stinging lock.
Okay, you unlock that lock. That lock is unlocked.
It has been so unlocked.
I did it.
It does like the thing when it opens and then kind of like falls to the ground. with a large
Congratulations, you did the things.
Did it?
And I opened it, and I go and I kind of
Yeah.
nudge the little halfling.
thud. Doesn't move.
Okay, I pick him up.
Okay.
And I start.
Check for a pulse.
Check
or
his
anything.
vitals
Nice.
first. Jeez. Got him. Buy him dinner.
I pick him up and I start walking.
It's fun to hold halflings.
Yeah.
You're like
Play as long as
cradling him.
everything. Aw.
Like cradling him.
What's better than kicking a halfling?
And I
Nothing.
And I say, he's a little worse for wear. I suggest we rest so I can heal him.
Alright.
Is he alive?
I've got my skills are pretty good in medicine. Should I
Check his
check?
pulse.
Should I check? Can I check?
Yes.
You can check. Should you
Okay.
check?
You
I don't
should
care.
check.
Do whatever you want.
Should I?
You definitely should.
Yeah, 24.
Does not have a pulse.
Doesn't have a pulse.
Oh
Does not have
shit.
a pulse.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
You
Wait,
notice
which
as
roll?
you pick him up,
Oh,
he
yeah,
has
he
a
doesn't have a
cold,
pulse.
lifeless
Good thing you
body.
Why not cold?
Yeah, well.
Wait, that doesn't have a pulse.
Do you know
Pulse.
CPR?
What the hell is CPR?
Well, if I had a spell slot, I could save him. So, but I don't. I need to rest.
I got nothing. Put him down.
Can you?
Let's
you,
at least
you,
set him in the
you
bed
might.
by the
You
fire.
have healing, right? You might be able to utilize physical healing. I don't know. There's not. A
I'm
whole
good
lot.
at
Anybody
medicine.
have a bandage?
So
could, like-
can I?
He's
I'm
not
gonna see if
elevated.
there's any ways
Elevated.
physically that I can bring him back.
You can do, yeah, give me a medicine check to see if you can stabilize him.
Okay, I'll do that. So
I think you also have a spare the dying cantrip. Is that a thing for you, Mr. Cleric?
oh yeah, it is a cantrip.
Oh, look at that! Weird.
Oh,
I thought it was a
shit's
spell
sake.
slot.
That's
I
a
didn't-
great way
well, that's
to
what I was gonna use,
accomplish
but I-
the issue.
So,
we have someone dying. I wish we had a cantrip called "Spare the Dying."
It was
That'd be really
I couldn't
convenient
see
right
that it was
now.
a freaking
no.
cantrip.
No,
So
don't even-
give me a freaking break.
Groups
I'll
of
give you
letters
a
form
break.
words.
Okay.
Form a sentence. Top to bottom, left to right.
I cast that.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay, I cast spare the dying on him.
Oh my
Don't notice a pulse or anything.
Interesting.
He gone.
Slash strange.
You just failed the last death saving throw right before that.
Oh dang it!
That DM is hardcore, man.
We could have gotten some good stuff out of that guy. So I look at everyone. I say, nope, dude's gone. Dude's gone.
Okay. Raid his body. I mean, that's too bad.
Oh,
Can we
that's
eat
a
him
real
for
shame.
We eat.
That's
All
right.
right.
I mean, it's just nice fire and everything.
What do you do with the body? Do you
Search his
throw it on the
pockets.
ground?
No, I just
Proper
leave him there.
burial.
I
Throw it on the fire.
No,
ground.
that's too bad.
Let's give him a proper burial.
Search
guys.
for his ID.
I don't care what you do with him.
Sleeping in the corner.
Okay, I'm looking through his body.
Sleeping in the corner.
Okay.
I'm still a bear.
body.
I don't know him.
Give me a
Research
investigation check, or give me a perception check. See what you find.
Perception. Perception. I got tons of perception.
We probably got to wrap up soon.
Yep.
I know.
3.
He's got clothes on.
He's a
Very,
quart low.
very little clothes on. And as you investigate his clothes to see what he has in his pockets, you see a light blue glow begin to glow on his skin. The same glow that you recognize
Cut its
from
head off.
the
Oh, son of a bitch.
keep. And that is where we shall end.
Oh, we should have cut its head off.
Wow.
That's
Fascinating.
no wonder it wasn't cold.
Yeah.
Problem?
Well, he wasn't cold, because he wasn't dead yet. But now he is
I'm
dead.
really starting to regret not taking the detect magic spell.
I'm not dead yet.
You can
I-
concentrate on it. Or
Yeah,
I am
once I roll
trying to
up.
rest in the corner with 2 HP. So help me.
At least you survived. I would have been dead
Alright.
so fast.
Thanks everyone for joining us.
Yes, indeed. Thank you.
And,
I'm trying to get my dice. I dropped it. Hopefully we'll play one more time before we take a hiatus for a couple of months because I won't be here. I do hope that everybody enjoyed our session
Yep.
and have an awesome 3-day weekend.
Westcott,
For
thanks
those
for coming in.
Are celebrating
Everybody else,
Memorial
thank you.
Day.
Happy Memorial Day for those of you who celebrate it.
Yeah, for you people in the UK, have fun working on Monday.
Losers.
For us lazy Americans, we're gonna celebrate stuff by barbecuing and
By
so forth.
grilling the flesh of dead animals.
Yes, and
Maybe
eating
even
them.
panther.
Maybe even a
Yeah.
panther.
Probably.
Panther bacon.
Sentient-
Some of us
sentient
might
animals.
even be
words,
buying
panther
a grill.
bacon.
Sentient panther race.
Good night, everyone.
Hey Dave,
Good night.
can I follow
And
you
good
home
fight.
and
Sure.
get the computer from you?
Absolutely.
Thank